Here we go. All right, we are on. Let's see, let's make sure we have all this ready to go. 1, 2, 3. Plates are here. Perfect. Spoons, oven's on. Let me make sure my towels are set here. All right, guys. Hey, welcome in. Thanks for jumping in here on the stream. We have a fun-filled, delicious stream for you guys today. We're going to have a couple of extremely delicious recipes, some very, very fun games, a challenge that we're going to see if I can make it or not. I think we've done every challenge, right, guys? I think every challenge so far I've been able to surpass. Today, that's a whole other story. The producers, they up the ante every single time. But anyways, happy Halloween. What are you guys doing? What are you guys doing for Halloween today? What are you guys dressing up as? I'm going to make myself a delicious cocktail today. Let me see. Today I was contemplating, do I want a pick-me-up? Do I want coffee? Do I want a hard-hitting cocktail? Or do I want to ease into it? Really, I wanted some bold flavors and something that's kind of good for you, kind of good. So we're going to start off with some organic, fresh blueberries. If you see here, overhead, I have here about a 1/4 cup's worth, and I'm going to put them into my cocktail shaker, and I'm going to also add a ginger shot. And while we're talking about cocktails, you might be like, really? Oh, happy Halloween. Thanks for jumping in. Welcome in. We're here in my home kitchen, and we're talking all things deliciousness, some fun, a lot of laughter, and a great challenge coming up. So I'm making myself a cocktail today. I have fresh blueberries. I'm going to put in a whole ginger shot right into that. The logic behind this is detox, retox. So a little intoxication, then a little detox, because we all know ginger's really, really good for you, right? So ginger, fresh ginger shot, blueberries, and then I'm going to throw in here a couple of slices of serrano chili pepper. Serrano chilies are a little spicier than jalapeno. So if you don't want that spice, that kick, omit it, or you can use jalapeno, slightly less spicy. You could even use a green bell pepper so you get that little savory pepper taste, but no heat whatsoever. But this won't be spicy at all, believe it or not. But if you're into innovative cocktails, this is just so delicious. It's a party starter. You get the sweetness, but also acid from the blueberries. And you get that heat from ginger, starts to warm it up. But that little savoriness from the serrano pepper, it's amazing. It's that type of cocktail you want to sip, have a great conversation. And since we're entering into that party time of the year where celebrations, dinner parties, people coming over, this is just one of those that they're like, ooh, this is interesting. This is not your average, I'm coming over, you're making me this. Oh, happy Halloween, welcome in. It's not your average cocktail. So if you want to play, uber fancy bartender, this one's it. Okay, so in your shaker, you have one of these, and one of these. This is a muddler. So what we're going to do here is press the blueberries onto the bottom of the shaker, right? So we're squeezing them, kind of like when when they're making wine and you see the people stepping on the grapes. This is what we're doing. We want to press the skin with the flesh, and we want the flavor of the ginger to really kind of meld together with the blueberries and the serrano chili. Oh, and of course, we're talking about peeling back the spice, but for those of you that actually love spice, add more chili and play around with your peppers. Oh, Hannah Grady, welcome in. Delicious food, thank you. We're making a cocktail right now. It's a fresh blueberry ginger, like tequila smash type of thing. So I'm muddling right now the blueberries with the ginger shot. You could use fresh ginger that you steeped, but I got a nice wellness ginger shot because I was explaining to everybody, margaritas all day, yes. Ooh, tequila, Nikki, welcome in. Peg to Great, welcome in. We're in my home kitchen, and we're starting off today with a delicious cocktail. And I was telling people that my logic is detox, retox, a little bit of balance. We're going to have a good time today because it's Halloween and whatnot. So we started off with a cocktail, But we're definitely going to use tequila, but we're detoxing with a little bit of ginger and organic blueberries. So I'm muddling the blueberries here. I'm taking my time to do so because I really want to get the most flavor from the blueberries here. Vodka soda, that's not good for you. Ah, happy Halloween, Chef. Thank you so much. Okay. It's 5 o'clock. Yes, it's definitely 5 o'clock somewhere. It's right around noontime here, but it's 5 o'clock somewhere else for sure. Somewhere in Europe, right? Are we close? Yeah, like around Europe, it's 5 o'clock. Okay, so I'm pretty good here. Now, this is, right now, guys, this is not an ad. My favorite tequila at the moment is El Tequileño. It's organic tequila. And one of the most important things, one of the most important things out there is to know what we're putting in our bodies, even when we're having a good time. You know, sometimes there's space for reckless abandon, but I love that if we're gonna have a good time and have a spirit, let's make sure that maybe it's anti-inflammatory, it doesn't spike your blood sugar, it's anti-cancer. There's so many things that are really good that tequila's got going on, so why not, right? So we can measure with our hearts here, or we can use our measurer thing here. So I got 2 ounces. You can do a 1 ounce pour. You could do a 2 ounce pour. At my restaurant at Chef Adrian's, we do always 2 ounce pours, guys. 2 ounce pours. Okay, so that goes in. Anybody in the chat into organic tequila, by the way? Just want to know if any of you guys are into that or not. Yeah, hype. Measure with your, I didn't catch the rest of that. Measure with my what? Okay, so now that I've muddled pretty well here my blueberries, serrano, ginger shot, I'm gonna add something herbaceous here, and I'm gonna add a couple of leaves of basil. Basil just rounds out so many harsh flavors you wouldn't believe. So just a couple. And a lot of people, when they go to cocktails, they think mint. No, no, no. Pour and pray. I like that one. Oh, measure with your heart. I saw it. Yes. So measure with your heart. You'd be like, doot, 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 doot. So 2 basil leaves will do it. I'm going to muddle it again. It just rounds out the cocktail absolutely beautifully. And I'm not going to use any sugar here. There's no added sugar. This is straight up the sweetness from the blueberry, and that's it. Okay, you should see the color that we have going on here, guys. It is beautiful. I have some ice that's gonna go down into the shaker, like so. Now, we're not even going to, we're really not gonna shake this. I was gonna shake it, but no, that's my instinct. We're not gonna shake it. We're just going to strain this into a Nick and Nora glass. This is a Nick and Nora glass, or also known as a classic martini glass. That's it right here. You get your strainer, and we're gonna pour this beautiful cocktail right into the glass. Oh yeah, it's a beauty. Oh, and guys, this is what's important here, is that it's not just delicious, it's gorgeous. So if you have guests coming over, imagine that you pour them this gorgeous colored drink, you know. You could garnish this with edible flowers. You can garnish this with what I'm gonna garnish it with now, which is an extra piece of a serrano chili. Ooh, I wonder where Remy is, fake Remy. Here we go, little serrano chilies go on there. And since I used basil in there, garnishes on your cocktails most of the times are suggestive of the flavor profile that your drink has. So since I muddled in a couple of basil leaves in there, I'm gonna put this little basil leaf right in there. Okay, look overhead please so they can see it. Here we go. So that's floating in there. Never tried organic. It's very expensive. Actually, it's not. Femi, yes, fake Remy is Femi. Let's give this a taste. Oh, wow. Wow. That ginger, that spice. The blueberries, oh, it's beautiful. This is an elegant cocktail. Perfect for holiday time, perfect for entertaining. It's beautiful, it's delicious. So much going on your palate, wakes up your palate, and it begs like, okay, what's next? Besides a good time, it's like, all right, what's next? Looks delicious, thank you. All right, so next I have for you, we're talking about party time and entertaining, and I bet you anything that you are going to come across 7,000 charcuterie boards in the next few weeks, right? You will be tired of tasting hams and salamis and prosciuttos and cheeses, but I want when people come over your house, or if you're bringing something over, that you would be like, oh, I didn't think of that. So I've got skewers, okay? I've got 5 cheese tortellini, okay? Overhead, okay? 5 cheese tortellini. I have fresh mozzarella pearls. I have julienne sun-dried tomatoes and an uncured white wine salami. You could use any salami for this trick. And then basil. On the side here, I'm serving this with balsamic glaze laced with white truffle. Okay, so this is something that's extremely easy. You can get this done in about 10 minutes. So even like you're running out the door, I got to put something together. It takes 5 minutes to boil this tortellini. So I'm going to cut here about 1/4 inch slices of this salami. Okay, here we go. And then I'm going to cut them into quarters. Because this is it's a strong flavor. You're going to see what I'm doing, but you don't want to do like too much. Okay, so 1/4 inch slices go into quarters. And what I also love about this type of little appetizer is that you can mix and match. You can add your favorite type of cured meat to it. You don't have to stick to salami, but this one's just my favorite, particularly for this. And you can add ingredients also. It doesn't just have to be this. You can make your skewers bigger. I just happen to think that this is like the perfect amount. So I pinch the salami, like so. Oh, I'm gonna pick some of these basil leaves here. Okay, salami. Here we go. A little bit of the sun-dried tomato, which has a lot of flavor too, so we don't need to add a lot. The mozzarella pearl. Okay. Let's see. Basil leaf, which I'm going to fold over. Okay. Then our tortellini. Are you seeing overhead? Okay. And we're going to repeat the step. Another piece of salami. Okay. Now here you can add pepperoncini peppers. You can add pickled peppers. You can add a different cheese if you'd like. Okay. But here, for the sake of keeping it simple and just kind of showing you the crux of it, this is what we're doing. And again, the basil leaf, you fold it over. And you want to finish with the tortellini because that's just kind of the most fun first bite. Okay, and that's your skewer. So we're going to do this a couple of times here. So you see, so salami. And I definitely like to buy the julienne sun-dried tomatoes. You can also use semi-sec tomatoes, which means they haven't been dried all the way. So, and that's because that way you're not chopping up, because they sell them pretty big, right? But that way you're not chopping up the tomato. And who really bites into an entire slice of sun-dried tomato? You don't really use that ever. So why not buy it already cut up? Now, you might be thinking, this is an Italian-style appetizer, and we're coming up on Thanksgiving. So why not do a Thanksgiving appetizer? Well, we have a couple videos up about that, and we'll have many more. But there's a thing called palate fatigue, believe it or not. And when we're going to have these hearty flavors, these cozy flavors, sometimes tasting something in contrast, that's all the way from left field, makes you crave that completely, you know, that heartwarming food. Chef, do you have any Halloween plans? Yeah, hanging out with you right here. That's what I'm doing for Halloween. But later on, we're going over to my restaurant, Chef Adrian's Vineyard Restaurant and Bar, where we're having this really fun Halloween costume contest. So I can't wait to see what people come with a little later for happy hour. You know. Okay, so then we're going to repeat the salami. Again, here we go. Salami, sun-dried tomato. And did you guys know that sun-dried tomatoes in general, but sun-dried tomatoes specifically are loaded, and I mean loaded, with umami, which is what's found in Parmesan cheese, soy sauce, chocolate, all of that, those foods that we find highly irresistible, that's in sun-dried tomatoes. Okay, here we go. So people are going to be like, ooh, you made a skewer with pasta. They're going to love it. So then they can look forward to those hearty, cozy flavors, you know, like corn and mashed potatoes and stuffing and all that stuff, right? But now they can munch on things that have nothing to do with your Thanksgiving or Friendsgiving menu. All right, so we're going to do this again. And what I love about a recipe like this is that you can make these skewers up to 4 days in advance. Put them in a like a sheet pan or a plastic container. Cover them up, right? And then take them with you to your potluck, or just whip it out when you're ready. These will stay. You don't have to be skewering up at the very last minute. You could if you want to, but all right. And here you can use soppressata. You can use bacon if you want. Again, I'm just using salami because I love the way that this tastes in this particular matchup of ingredients. But you can do pepperoni. The options are limitless. Another thing that I really enjoy putting on here is calcevetrano. Those are Sicilian olives. I love adding that. But sometimes people get picky with olives, so I decided to stay away. Here I'm going to put the mozzarella at the end on this one. Here we go. So here we have 3 skewers. I'm going to make one more. Hi, everyone. Welcome in. Oh, that's me. Hi, everyone. Welcome in. That's me. Okay. So, chat, tell me, what are your Halloween plans? What are you guys doing later today? You got to be doing some, like, what are people dressing up as? What's funny? What's good? Are people choosing funny costumes over scary costumes this year, or are people back to the scary stuff? I want to know. I remember growing up, and it was all about, like, the scarier, the gorier your costume was, the better it was. Then it shifted to, like, how funny can it be? And I really enjoyed that time because I'm all about humor. So I would love to find, like, a hilarious costume. I would have a really great time with that. And then now I wonder, like, what's up? I feel like the kids these days don't have the energy. Oh, I've never tried olives. They seem unappetizing to me. That means that you've never had a good olive, number one. Or, yeah, you said you've never had one. But why? They're delicious. They're salty, not, and if you have a good olive, they're not too salty. Let me see. Basil and tortellini. Here we go. But there's so many types of olives. Again, the Castelvetrano, which is the Sicilian olive, that's my favorite. And they're just not too salty. They're the freshest form of an olive, like the closest that you can get from picking an olive from a tree. They have that perfect snap, and they're not overly, like that briny liquid, they're not overly briny. Okay, so then I'm going to garnish here with a little basil sprig, like so. And here you have, overhead please, your little charcuterie on a stick basically, but with a tortellini. So now I'm going to dip this right into my balsamic, okay, and truffle, okay. Now I'm going to give this a bite. Wow. Delicious, guys. Make this. You need this for your Thanksgiving, Friendsgiving, potluck party, whatever. If you're just having wine night, this is spectacular. I do need one of my kitchen fairies to please come and try. You know, this is all the things you want in that bite. Slightly salty, it's creamy, there's pasta in there. Oh, it's just so delicious.
Oh, I was excited. I thought you never asked me to come try this. I really wanted this. What
you
is
really
this?
Want to try?
What sauce?
Balsamic. It's balsamic
And
reduction.
vinegar?
And a little bit of white truffle. So you want to make sure that you scoop.
Scooping. What's that up there?
This is sun-dried tomatoes.
But you poked them on. I understand.
Okay. There you go. All right, give that a bite.
3, 2, 1. There's so much flavor.
Right?
They're little, but they pack a big punch.
Right? Okay.
I would you put this on a charcuterie board?
No.
No? Why not? No charcuterie board?
This is the alternative to a charcuterie board. All right.
That's really good.
Really good, right? Isn't that the right way to start a party?
Absolutely.
All right, bring that over to them. Oh, too good. So I am very excited because this means that we're up to games now, right? Looks great, Chef. Oh, thank you. Oh, I can't repeat that. Are you reading this comment? Chat, it's not this type of stream, guys.
Mods, ban that guy.
That is not. Oh,
ban that guy.
And, all right, so. Here we go. Now let's clean this up. And game time.
Game time.
My producers take game time very, very serious. Very serious. There we go. Put this on the side.
We do indeed take it very seriously.
Yes.
Today, the first game, however, that we have is going to be a little fun one. We're going to play a little Thanksgiving themed game. I know it's Halloween, but we're going to play a little Thanksgiving themed game.
Okay. I'm excited. I love that.
We're going to play this or that again. If you guys are regular to the stream, we play this or that very often.
Yeah.
But this time we're going to be giving you Thanksgiving themed this or that.
Okay. A Thanksgiving themed this or that. Okay. I'm down.
All right. Let's go.
Did that have truffle? Yes. Yes, it did. So in the sauce, which you can omit truffle if you have a mushroom allergy, but it had balsamic glaze just drizzled with a little bit of white truffle over the top. That's it. Okay. So back to this or that.
Ready. Round 1. Cornbread versus mashed potatoes.
Cornbread versus mashed potatoes. Cornbread.
Cornbread versus mac and cheese.
Cornbread versus mac and cheese. Cornbread.
Cornbread versus stuffing.
Cornbread versus stuffing. It would be my stuffing.
Your stuffing versus green bean casserole.
My stuffing versus green bean casserole. My stuffing.
Your stuffing versus sweet potato casserole.
My stuffing.
Your stuffing versus biscuits.
My stuffing.
Stuffing versus creamed corn.
My stuffing.
Stuffing versus roasted asparagus.
My stuffing. Clearly.
Wow. Your stuffing versus scalloped potatoes.
My stuffing.
You're higher on your stuffing.
It's my favorite part of Thanksgiving. Of my Thanksgiving table is my stuffing is the star.
Stuffing versus honey glazed carrots.
My stuffing versus honey glazed carrots. It's still my stuffing.
It's still your stuffing?
Yes.
Okay. Your stuffing versus cranberry sauce.
My stuffing.
There it is. That was this or that.
That was this or that. Guys,
Stuffing one all the way.
all the way. Nikki 510, Chef, what is your little one dressing up as this year? His first Halloween? Yes, It's my baby's first Halloween. You guys, I'm dressing him up as Carmy from The Bear. You know that chef show on FX?
That's so cute.
So I got him a little apron and a little white t-shirt, and I got him fake tattoos. So a little later, he's gonna be dressing up as the bear. Stuffing takes the cake, absolutely. I'm gonna bring this on next week. So guys, you guys gotta tune in next week where we're gonna make this andouille sausage and cornbread stuffing. It's out of this world. It's the one Thanksgiving dish that I've been making, I think, for the last 25 years. I've been making it since I was 15 years old when I learned how to make this recipe. And no one lets me not make it. So I've made it for my staff, you know, throughout the years at the restaurant for our staff Thanksgiving. I make it at my family table. It's just nonstop. I've made it on TV all over the country. So next week we're bringing it here, and it's the andouille sausage and cornbread stuffing. It's going to be easily your family's favorite side dish, and I think it'll be there. It always wins over the turkey and the ham and everything. But anyways, today I have for you a vegetable that everybody's going to love. They're going to swoon over, and it's an easy recipe that you won't have to stress over, and that's, for me, that's a win. So here we are going to make honey butter glazed carrots. So a lot of chef loves her stuffing. Yes, I do. Oh yeah. I got to tell you, a lot of people are like, is it really worth buying the big, you know, the big carrots, peeling the carrots, that whole song and dance? How long do I really put them in the oven before they roast and get candied and delicious? Sometimes we burn the outside and the inside is still too carroty, if that makes any sense. So I got a chef hack for you. Buy the carrot chips overhead so they could see what this looks like. These carrot chips, okay, very thin. They're less than a quarter inch thick, okay? And they have these ridges. So these ridges are going to help slurp up that flavor. It's going to be extremely easy, very, very easy, but very delicious. And you have minimal amount of time in the oven for it to reach that really desirable, irresistible, candied, you know, hi, welcome in. We are in my home kitchen. Right now we're about, how are you doing? I am great. How are you? We're about to make these honey butter glazed carrots. It's the perfect side, like vegetable side dish at your Thanksgiving table. Or if you're just cooking now, autumn, this is like a very autumn-inspired dish. So here, I am going to just dollop here unsalted butter. There you go. Oh, thank you. Don't take that too far. I'm kidding. I'm messing with you. We're going to dollop unsalted butter. You want to use a good quality butter here. And when I say good quality butter, I mean this carrot, remember my time school, sometimes I had carrot and everybody thinks it's French fries. Oh yeah, if you fry these for a little bit, they could be kind of like those crinkle waffle fries. So we dollop this good quality unsalted butter. Two things. High quality butter, what happens is that we have a lot less water in it. Believe it or not, we have water as a filler in butter. So if you ever go to France or Belgium, the Netherlands, and you have this incredible butter, it's because there's no water in it. They churn that, and boy, is that just high quality cream. So that means tons of flavor. Then I say always use unsalted, always, no excuses. When you're cooking, because you can add salt according to your taste, and you can always adjust. When you're cooking with salted butter, sometimes things get too salty, and you don't know how did they really achieve that saltiness in there? What kind of salt did they use? Let me see. Oh, I thought she had a chef hat. Oh. Okay, so this is pretty good right here. You want to make sure that you dollop enough around. So what happens here is that this is going to meld in the oven, and it's going to kind of come together. It's going to come together with the honey. Okay, here we go. We're going to use raw honey, but you can use any honey really. I like to use raw honey because of the health benefits in there. And you actually get so much of that genuine honey flavor, not synthetic stuff, right? So we're gonna be generous with our honey here. And I want to really stress here that not aluminum, okay? Because once this candy's in the oven, when you're scraping this off, you don't want to be scraping aluminum foil from your carrots. So line your baking sheet with parchment and you're good to go. You can even go as far as spraying it if you like, but it's not necessary when you're using parchment. So here I have these carrot chips, unsalted butter, raw honey, and now I'm going to add some Maldon salt, okay, over here. And we want to be generous with the sprinkle. You can use sea salt, you can use kosher salt, okay, but again, you want to use something that has a little crunch to it because that's actually part of the fun. Okay. Oh, can't hear. Chat saying they can't hear. Can you guys hear? Chat, let me know. Okay, so now I am adding fresh thyme. Okay, fresh thyme goes. Can't hear or see. What happened? Huh?
Can anyone hear?
Can you guys hear?
No.
Still no.
Anybody here?
Yeah, but this is an audio problem now. Do you think the internet went down, Matt? We've had that problem when the internet goes down. You can hear on YouTube, but not Twitch.
Oh. So then it's not an internet problem if it's on YouTube. We're back? And we're back?
We're back.
All right, we're back.
Oh,
Okay.
y'all had me sweating.
All right, so now back to our carrots. We have carrot chips, unsalted butter. We've got honey. We've got Maldon salt. We've got fresh thyme. This is optional, but I like to add it. It's crushed red pepper flakes. You don't need to add this, but I like that contrast of heat, just a little. And now this is going to go into the oven. Look how gorgeous this looks overhead. into the oven. Tech fairies. Hey, we have tech fairies. Yes, Nikki, tech fairies. All right. This is going to go into the oven now. Oven cam. So right here, that's going to go into the oven for about 45 minutes. All right. No, did I say 45 minutes? No, 10 minutes. What did I get? 45 minutes. Oh, back. Thank you. Back. That's an ear emoji. That's great. That is great. So what we're going to do here also is I'm going to teach you guys how to make this exact same recipe, but let's do it stovetop, just in case you have your oven's taken up by other things. A lot of times we have a lot of things going on. We have one oven, so what do? Chef, do you like carrot cake? Yes. Thank you. I can hear it. Tech fairies came in to fix everything. Yes, I like carrot cake, but it's a very specific kind of carrot cake, believe it or not. Carrot chips. Can we scroll up the chat? Can you? Because it cuts off right where I need to.
Can you find those at Publix?
Yes, you could find these at your local grocery store. And they're called chips, and it's actually labeled as carrot chips. Overhead. Here we go. So you see, these ridges really help you slurp up all the flavor that you're trying to impart into the carrot, and with minimal cooking time. So you can roast this off at a high temperature, caramelize your carrot. It's going to cook through, but that candying process, which is that's the irresistible part of it all, that's going to, it's going to happen quickly. You don't have to cook it forever, char the outside too much, and still end up with kind of like a raw carrot in the inside, or that real carroty flavor that some don't like. I have never heard of carrot chips before. Interesting. Chips as in US chips or chips as in the UK? We're in the US here, so I'm assuming this is chips. They kind of chips in the US. This kind of resembles like Ruffles. Are you guys familiar with Ruffles, like Ruffles chips, potato chips? It looks like that. So, all right, so here, let's make this. We're going to make this exact same dish in a pan, and we're hoping here that we can impart the same flavor, but we're going to cook this in a pan. So 2 ways to do this. In your oven, and forget about it, right? Or we can do it stovetop, just in case your oven is being taken up by other Thanksgiving side dishes, right? This is one of those that you can head on over. Unsalted butter goes into the pan as well. I had some butter melting previously in there. We're going to add these carrots right into there. Okay. And now here we're going to like hurry up the cooking process by putting a lid on this for just a couple of seconds or so. So now you're going to have the heat. You're going to have the heat come up and then kind of hit that top and then bring that steam down. So that's going to go on for about a minute or so. Here we go. So we're going to add the same things here. We got the butter. We got thyme. We got honey, maldon, crushed red pepper flakes. Let's see. If I touch the top here, isn't this a beautiful top, guys? I love the way this looks, especially this color for this time of year is perfect. I'm a huge fan of Caraway. These pans are Caraway pans here. And not only are they stunning, like they're beautiful, they're awesome to work in. It's non-toxic material. It's important, guys. I stress this every stream. It's important what we put in our bodies. So as we're cooking, you see we're scraping the surface all the time, right? And when we don't notice this, but when we're using toxic cookware, all those toxic chemicals are going into our food, okay? They're saturating our foods, and then we're ingesting it. It's terrible. But our friends at Caraway decided they're going to make non-toxic cookware, and that's super important. If you're into this like I am, and you love cooking beautiful food in cookware, in pans that are actually good for you, check them out. I have a link up there where you can save up to 20% with that link. So check it out if you're into it. It's perfect. If you want to spoil yourself now for holiday time, give yourself, now that all this, it's cooking season, cook in this non-toxic cookware. Or maybe you want to give that as a gift. I know I'm going to be giving these as a gift now for the holidays for sure. Okay, so once it's sizzling, this is where I'm going to start to season it with a little bit of that Maldon sea salt. Okay. We are now going to add the raw honey. And this is essentially making almost like a caramel. The fresh thyme. You can add rosemary if you like here as well, but I love using just thyme. Rosemary is too strong for carrots for me. That's just my opinion. But some people like the rosemary. A pinch of crushed red pepper flakes, that's optional. You do not need that. I'm going to let this come to a rapid simmer by covering it again for about 30 seconds. Okay. Here we go. Let's give that 30 seconds to kind of cook through all the way. We're almost there. I have no patience, guys. I always get too excited for this, and I'm the type of person that if you have scorching lava cheese and you should wait a minute or so, I don't wait. I just find it too irresistible, and I go at it. I burn the roof of my mouth, the whole song and dance. All right, so this is what you want to see before you uncover it. You keep it on high, okay? And we're gonna let a little bit of the water, this is the moisture that there's inside of the carrot. We're gonna let that kind of cook out a bit. Okay. And the wonderful thing about pans that are as beautiful as this is that not only are they your cookware, but they can also serve as your serviceware. You could put this right on the table. Could you do these in? Let me see. Grundy is asking, I need that to scroll up, please, the chat, because it's divided, so I can't read. In the air fryer, absolutely. Guys, I think coming up in this stream, I think we're going to do a stream about recipes that we can do in an air fryer, because there's so many things that you can do in an air fryer nowadays. It's fantastic. Okay, so I'm going to take one of these out. Okay. Oh, yeah. So good. Mm. Oh, yeah. I'm going to put these down. I use my air fryer. So tell me, with your air fryer, do things get sticky and caramelized, or is that something that you don't get in the air fryer? Let me know. I'm not familiar. I really don't work too much with an air fryer. Ooh, this gingery blueberry cocktail is so good. And it holds the flavor even after it sits for a little bit. Mm. Okay. Yes, they do. Okay. Good to know. Beautiful. Okay, so here I am going to hit it with a little bit more of the salt. Perfect. So now it comes down to personal preference here. Once you see that these bubbles start to get bigger, that means that it's really caramelizing, the sugars are working. So now this is up to you, whether you want to pull them out and keep more of that carrot snap, or do you want to really cook it down more and develop the caramel? So, but right now that carrot is fully cooked through. You see, as we move this around, you can see how nice and sticky that is getting. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Okay. Let's go look at our other carrots, how they're working. Those are working hard, looking beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Okay. So, we're going to make sure that we kind of use our wooden spoon to scrape the edges, because the edges are where your hottest caramel is going to be. Look at this. I'm actually learning right now that I almost prefer the stovetop version of these carrots. So this is a wonderful exercise in doing a side-by-side, like a side-by-side recipe and seeing which one, which one actually works better. And you can actually make this recipe probably in about half the time on the stovetop. Oh, do you have a cookbook? Yes. Carrots are my, wait, bring that back down. Carrots are, I didn't read Nikki's top.
Carrots are my son's favorite veggie, and this is such a great way to change it up.
Oh, yes, honey butter. Kids love honey butter. So carrots, honey butter, make it into chip form. Doesn't really look like a carrot. It's great for kids. Oh, yes, I have a couple of cookbooks out there. Specifically, we're working on our 7th one now. Maximum Flavor. Look them up on Amazon. I have Maximum Flavor, Driven by Flavor, Fueled by Fire, Maximum Flavor Social, Play with Fire. The A-List has 2 volumes, and now we're working on Maximum Flavor at home. Chef, at what age is too old for trick-or-treating? You're never too old. I mean, I don't know, it's kind of creepy to go to other people's houses to be trick-or-treating. However, come on, let's not stop being kids, guys. Find ways, maybe with your family and friends, do a trick-or-treat, go to trunk or treat, go to the parks, go to the public places that you can, go trick-or-treating. There we go. All right, you see that? This is that's what we want. This is just absolutely gorgeous, guys. Once that caramel starts to really develop, this is my point of like, okay, pull it off. This is a gorgeous, gorgeous carrot. Okay, so now I garnish with some extra fresh thyme, just a little bit more. Now, you can use dried thyme, but just know that any dried herbs are really potent, much stronger in flavor than fresh. I love using fresh whenever I can because besides that it looks much more beautiful, I have more leeway to add. Here we go. Here we go. Now, let's pull that off. See. Now, this, for me, I would put this right onto my table and allow my guests to watch me just put this on here. Let me go overhead. I'm gonna get real close. Oh yeah. I would let them just see the vessel that this was cooked in, the aroma start to slap them. This makes that irresistible factor go to level 10. Oh, gorge, gorge, gorge. Okay. So now we have that one working. And these are also working just about the same. Look at that. We got a couple minutes left on the ones in the oven. Oven cam, can we go to oven cam? So I could show them just how they're looking. Okay, we got a couple minutes left on that one. So anyways, chat, is that garlic? What can I have with these carrots outside of Thanksgiving? So these carrots, roasted chicken. These carrots go spectacular, and I mean spectacular, with a pork chop. Super delicious with a double boned, brined, citrus and rosemary brined pork chop. I would go to your butcher, get a double boned pork chop, grab a couple. The day before, put them in a brine, some salt, lemon, orange, rosemary, garlic, obviously water because it's a brine, or even sweet tea. Sometimes I like that for a brine. Let it sit there for a whole day. And then just sear them off, roast them in the oven. It's a delicious pork chop. And then do a side of these carrots. So good. What's on your Thanksgiving, on your ideal plate? My stuffing, obviously. Now, all jokes aside, the turkey has to be brined. We do this bourbon, bacon, brined. Sometimes there's beer in there. this turkey, and this turkey's brined for more than 24 hours. So there's so much juiciness and tenderness and so much flavor in a turkey that sometimes turkey lacks flavor, right? My stuffing's going on there. Honey glazed ham is going on there, and it's very simple. My ham is brown sugar, maple, honey. I don't do cloves, no cloves or anything on my ham. Sometimes I add Dijon mustard and horseradish if I want contrast. Homemade cranberry, sweet potato casserole with torched marshmallows on top. Green bean casserole. The green beans are not canned, they're blanched. And these carrots. What's better for you meal-wise, Thanksgiving or Christmas Eve? Thanksgiving. I'm a Thanksgiving meal fan. This is my Super Bowl. I will have, like, selfishly at the restaurant, our chef's table themes this month are Friendsgiving, because I want to make Thanksgiving food multiple times in November. What's the difference between brine and marinating? Marinating, you're just imparting flavors, and brining, you're imparting moisture. So, what else? That sounds insane. Thank you. Yeah, so brine essentially takes out a lot of like excessive liquid that's not necessary in your proteins, and then imparts that flavorful liquid that you create. So let's pull out your other carrots. Okay. Now we have these are our oven roasted carrots. So same exact ingredients, 2 different cooking processes. Chat, I want to see what you guys, I know the one I like, but I would like to see which one do you guys prefer. Ooh, kitchen fairies. Can I have you guys chime in here? Let's see. Now, pretend you're my guest. Pretend you're my guest at...
Am I not your guest?
Well,
Why do I have to pretend?
Well, remember, you said you live here now. Remember, you're like Okay, pretend you're my guest at my Thanksgiving table, right?
Okay.
Okay.
Sure.
Which carrot are you going for?
That one.
Why?
The juice scares me.
The juice scares you?
Yeah.
Well, I'm not serving this like this. I'm talking about I would put this on a plate.
Those look crispier.
Okay. None are crispy. These are actually...
Really?
They're all caramelized, so yes. See?
But flavor, should I blind it?
You want to do a blind taste?
No.
No, these are both fully cooked through. Oh, Princess D. Welcome in. Welcome in. Whichever is crispier is my choice. Gotta say the stove one's 100. Me too. I'm so glad I did this.
So this is oven and that's stove.
Same exact ingredients.
Okay.
Super delicious.
Rank them against each other? Okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. No. You don't like sweets, so you're gonna give me like a 2 out of 10.
I'm not gonna do that. I'll be fair this time. Okay. So I just grab one with my hand.
Interesting. But these taste really, really good.
I'm
Wow.
burning myself. I'm burning.
Okay.
This is good.
Okay.
Taste W. Is there a lot of difference in the taste? I don't know yet, but let's see.
It's crazy. There is.
Yeah.
Right?
There is a difference in the taste.
Isn't
Let me
this
get one of
nuts?
these. I need to see. Let me get one from like the bottom of the pan.
I can't believe there's such a...
Ow. Can I have a fork, please? Tongue.
Oof,
Burning
puts
myself.
caramel right into his hand. This is how you know he's never cooked.
Oh yeah.
So
There's definitely a taste difference.
yeah, right?
I feel like this one gets rid of a lot of the sweetening factor. To me, this is more sweet.
Okay. So which one do you want on your Thanksgiving table?
That one.
Okay.
That one for sure.
Okay.
But it's personal preference. Like I don't like the sweet as much, but I would reach for those because they're a little bit like lighter on the sweet side. Did you get the same thing, or am I crazy?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's why I couldn't believe it.
Yeah.
Like completely different. This one I don't know. Texture-wise, also was completely different. But I have to say, both are really, really good though.
Yeah.
And that's why I was asking.
It's just a personal preference
It's a
thing.
personal preference, but completely different. So, and I would do either one. It would totally depend. So, Thanksgiving table, because there's other sweet things on the table, I would definitely go with this one because you're right.
Yeah.
This cuts out a lot of the sweetness for some reason.
Yeah.
Right?
It cuts out a lot of the sweetness, and it's like a light hint of it.
Light, exactly. But this one, if I'm having something that's spicier or maybe just salty, I would go on
like
this
a
one.
sweet and spicy kind of dip.
Exactly.
Yeah. Could you make those spicy if you wanted to?
Yeah, well, I added a little bit of red pepper flake in there. And if I would have
thought-
added more,
Yeah.
it would have been a little spicier. But yes, and you could actually add sriracha to this, and the sriracha would take it to like another heat level, which would be fantastic. But anyways, that's your honey butter glazed carrots. Both ways are extremely easy. They're very easy. Anybody could do this. I feel like this would be a good side with a steak. Yes. Imagine a robust New York strip, salt and pepper crust, okay? And then you have these delicious carrots to go with it. Chef's kiss. Fantastic. Even like grilled lamb chops, fantastic as well. Oh my God, sriracha. Yes. Yeah, sriracha is one of those, I think, gateway spice condiments. It's not super like spicy, but it's spicy enough to make a difference. Yeah. So what about goat cheese? This would, Victoria is, wow, you're upping the ante. If you dolloped goat cheese on this, now you're talking fancy steakhouse side dish, okay? But yes, the goat cheese would be the most spectacular addition to something like this. And I mean, imagine just putting that on the table. It would just look gorgeous as well. Or blue cheese also. Oh, what are your top 3 Halloween candy? That's a great question. And I actually want to know what chat's top 3 Halloween candies are. My top 3 Halloween candies are, Sour Patch Kids, because I'm a sour candy person. Sour Patch Kids, sour, like the Airheads, like those strip things. And if I have to do a chocolate, it's going to be Twix or a Kit Kat. Twix and Kit Kat go neck and neck because I need that crunch. It's not just chocolate. I want something crunchy to bite into. Ooh, I'm not familiar with U.S. sweets, so I'd struggle to answer that. Oh, where are you watching from? Oh, Reese's Peanut Butter Cups. Hello, I missed like the best one. Yes, Reese's Peanut Butter Cups are actually my favorite chocolate, and I put them in the freezer. Does anybody freeze? Oh, Netherlands. Gorgeous. We were just talking about butter in the Netherlands. Yes. Reese's Peanut M&Ms. Okay, peanut M&Ms are elite. Sour Skittles. Yes. I have a funny story. While I was in college at Johnson Wales University, Sour Skittles had just come out, you know, the little green bag. And in culinary school, you don't eat all day. So, and it's funny because you're cooking, but believe it or not, there's no time to actually eat. So you're in from 7 a.m. to like 4 p.m. and you're starving. Anyways, I would have in my pocket when we had actual like classroom classes, and these classroom classes, I would sneak in sour Skittles here and there, you know, and I ate a whole bag during one class, okay, and I ripped the roof of my mouth from pretty much having that sour powder on, like eating it all day long. So be careful with those sour candies, guys, but they're so delicious. What about Warheads? Yes, love Warheads. Absolutely love Warheads. Spectacular. Amazing. What else? Oh my God, I got to try freezing them. Yes, guys, freeze your Reese's peanut butter cups. And the texture, when you bite into the peanut butter, it's fabulous. It's almost like an ice cream sandwich. Gonna do a quick Google. They sound interesting. Do you guys have Kit Kat over there? I know they have Kit Kat in other countries. Some people say Swedish fish are trash. Swedish fish are like Twizzlers. Guys, who likes Twizzlers? Who likes candy corn and who likes Swedish fish? That even sounds like a Swedish fish. Wow. Oh, Mikey, that pizza's for my parents. We had pizza just came in, so just, wow. Anyways, yes.
Sorry, Manny came and he handed it to me.
Nerds, purple and pink, Hershey almond. Wow. Hershey almond, delicious, right? Yes. That's kind of like your fancy. Yes, nerds, you can't get enough of them. I get these dark chocolate peanut butter cups from Trader Joe's that are like Reese's, but a little better in my opinion. Yes, I've had those before, and I think they're great. Peppermint patties, trick or trash. I can't get to liking them. What do you guys think about these peppermint patties? I just can't. I try to like them, but no. We should have rated Halloween candies today. That, oh gosh. All right. But anyways, are you guys tossing your candy after Halloween, or do you keep it for a long time? I know there's a trend going on, like healthy, I guess, where people are like, okay, we indulge in Halloween. I let my kids have it on Halloween. Parents eat it on Halloween. But then we get rid of the candy. No candy in the house. Or do you have it for the rest of the year? I know growing up, this was our day to stock up for the rest of the year. And my parents let us have it for the whole year. I know parents who just eat their kids' candy and hide it. Yes, I'm a sucker for a blow pop. Pardon the pun. Yes. What flavor blow pop? I keep my candy on an average for 5 Halloweens. Okay. Well, anyways, guys, what did you guys think of these carrots? Is anybody making these carrots for their Thanksgiving or Friendsgiving, or maybe just now for the season? Let me know. And if you do, let me know in the next chat. Let me know how it goes. We don't celebrate Halloween with sweets as much, more fireworks and bonfires. I love learning about other people's cultures. I think it's so beautiful that we can celebrate sometimes something that's the same or similar, but in such different ways. So awesome. All right. So is it game time?
Time for our next game, Chef.
Hold on. You guys get me a little nervous.
I'll help you clear. I'll take some.
Okay.
Game time. We don't celebrate Halloween with sweets as much, more fireworks and bonfires. Cool.
Isn't that interesting?
Super, super cool.
Okay.
You're on that side, I'm on this side. Oh. Isaiah, my 8-year-old, doesn't like sweets, so all that candy is mine. The more the merrier.
Okay,
Can we see the crew? Hi, I'm Mikey. Mike B made it on Twitch. This is Adrian, Chef Adrian, the star of the show. And this is the second star of the show, Vicky. She doesn't want to get in the frame, though. Vicky's a little camera shy.
That's okay. It's okay to be a little camera shy. Okay, the fairies are shy. Yeah, a little bit. Okay. So what's going on with this game?
We are playing wrong answers only. Sorry, let me say that one more time. We are playing wrong answers only. I am going to give you a prompt to read. You have to answer with the wrong answer only. If you answer with the correct answer, you're going to get a smack from the baking pan. All right? If you take too long to answer, you're going to get a smack from the baking pan.
Okay.
If you give me something that's not related to the question, for instance, if I say name a cartoon character and you say somebody that's not, or if you say, like Thanksgiving, you got to name a character, not a cartoon character. Okay. Don't smack the chef. We're not going to smack her too hard, guys, but she's going to get it's going to get a little spicy out here.
These guys have way too much fun.
Are you ready? Wrong answers only. Here we go. Number 1, name a Thanksgiving dessert. Too long.
What?
Number 2, what do you cook on Thanksgiving?
Fish.
No, that's bad. That was bad. You got to get her back for that.
Hey. I was like, I took a second.
That was good. The fish is not a Thanksgiving. Number 3, what do you spread on a biscuit?
Peanut butter.
Ooh, the hesitation.
No.
Vicky, if she hesitates, don't
No.
hesitate to fire.
Yes, you just wanted to hit me. I know.
What do you put cranberry sauce on?
Fish.
Mmm. What is the main ingredient in pumpkin pie?
Chocolate.
Okay. Where do you cook a turkey?
Barbecue.
Who hosts the famous Thanksgiving parade? Got
Texas.
it. Go,
No,
hit it.
no.
You hesitated. You hesitated. You can't hesitate it. Name a popular sport played on Thanksgiving.
Fish.
No, get her.
What?
Name a popular sport played on Thanksgiving.
Sport.
Yeah. What day does Thanksgiving fall on?
December 31st.
Okay. Name the holiday that comes after Thanksgiving.
Easter.
That was pretty good.
No,
That was pretty good.
That was good.
That was pretty good.
Hey.
Well, that's the segment that we got for you. If you guys enjoyed that, we're going to play more wrong answers only. Let me know.
Wow.
That was it. Super fast, right?
you guys make me like hold my breath. I come out of your games with a ton of anxiety. I'm like it's supposed to be for fun and entertainment, not like to have me like, chef with the quickness. Thank you, Peg the Great. This is nuts. You guys should all play wrong answers only when you have people over, especially this time of year. We need a chill game for Chef. Please, I love, like, how people play pickleball, guys? Like, that type of pace, like, But anyways, is it like cooking time or we're going to another game?
I think it's recipe time.
It's recipe time?
I think it's recipe time.
All right.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Here we go.
I'm ready for you this time. No! I'm not wearing that one. He's messing with me all the time. What the? I tell you, they have way too much fun with me here. This is crazy. But anyways, guys, I am not wearing. Somebody wanted a chef hat. I haven't worn one of these since culinary school. I don't even know what I look like with one of these. Like, oh, my head doesn't fit in here.
If it's a no, you can toss it back. Yeah, we're scrapping that one.
This is not, this is not a thing. Not a thing, guys. Oh, that's a great idea. I'm going to do that with my friends, but when you answer correctly, you have to take a shot. Ooh, that's going to get real fun real quick. Could you imagine wrong answers only, but you have to take a shot if you answer correctly or take too long? Imagine a bunch of drunk people. They won't know the difference between a wrong answer and a right answer. That would be great. Okay, so a little earlier, for those of you that are just joining us in the, on the stream, it's holiday time. So a lot of things that you're gonna enjoy from now till the end of the year are extremely indulgent, aromatic, cozy, rich foods. And I think that we find ourselves getting palate fatigue by the time that we're like mid-November. Thanksgiving hasn't even hit, and all of a sudden you're gonna see people at the office bringing Thanksgiving foods. You're gonna go to different Friendsgivings, different things like that. So I'm gonna show you an easy weeknight recipe that's gonna contrast, just kind of like the appetizer that we started off with. I'm gonna make a fried garlic and shallot classic spaghetti marinara. Now, I know that everybody pretty much knows how to make spaghetti marinara, and if you don't want to make it from scratch, really, you can just buy a jarred sauce and throw up boiled spaghetti, but this is next level. I'm telling you, next level spaghetti. There's something so irresistible about fried garlic and fried shallot. You can use onion if you don't have shallot, by the way. The shallot part is not imperative. Didn't you just make one of Chef's meal prep recipes? Oh, well, I'm going to tell you that if you have one spaghetti marinara recipe, this is the one. And for years, I'm telling you, for years, I have tried, tested, perfected classic spaghetti recipes, and this is my all-time favorite. I'm going to let you in on a little insider thing. This recipe is making it to my next cookbook, Maximum Flavor at Home, but I couldn't help but share with you guys today because this is just one of those that after you're having turkeys and stuffings and sweet potatoes, and maybe people are bringing desserts to the office, you just want something that's zesty, quick. It's still satisfying, but tons of other flavors, garlic, basil, oh, just out of this world. Okay, so I have here my pot with salted water on this side, and we're bringing this to a simmer pretty much. Let me see. Let me put this on the side. Let's see if we are going to work with our other pan here, in which I'm going to hit with a little bit of olive oil. Perfect. Let's turn that on. Now, there's nothing wrong. I got to tell you that there's nothing wrong with getting a lot of great store-bought marinara sauces. But when you make your own, it's, again, next level stuff. So I'm going to put my heat here on high, well, high to medium high heat. And we don't need to wait for this to get real hot. We want it to get hot with the garlic and with the shallot. I've sliced these up. You can mince if you like, but I like the way that it looks when they're sliced up. Okay, so we're gonna let that work. Going to mince up garlic that's separate. That's gonna be separate than our fried garlic. Separate flavor profile. You're gonna see what I'm talking about in a little bit. Let's see. Okay, so I'm gonna slice this up like this. Mince. Now, you guys know that I love to use, let me get salt. Whenever I am mincing up garlic or even fresh herbs, I like to put a pinch of salt on them because that abrasion on it in the same place. Okay, here we go. Use the claw if you're not a professional mincer. Claw. This is what we want. Now we're going to turn the heat down to low. Okay. So these flavors are going to be completely different, okay, than when we add the garlic, the rest of the garlic in. Okay.
Hello, hello. Unplug, replug. Do it again.
Can't hear or see. Why this is happening?
Not sure. We have some theories.
Okay. So once you see this browning a bit, we're going to add a little bit of salt, crushed red pepper flake, okay,
On.
okay. So now I'm going to add crushed tomato. This is what I saw everywhere. This strained tomatoes and exactly this brand, okay? This brand, and this is how people made marinara over there. So again, and not common for people to use this in America. And then the other one is just crushed tomatoes, a can of crushed tomatoes. So we're gonna put that in right now, like so. About half and half. we go. That is perfect.
Test, test, test,
Okay.
test, test.
So we're gonna stir in the fried garlic, fried shallot into here. Okay. So while that's cooking, I'm gonna add overhead Barilla spaghetti. And I've had this pot of boiling water with a handful of sea salt in there. Do not break your noodle. Do not. I have seen people that go like this to make it fit in the pan. It'll take a few seconds for it to just kind of bend over, okay? Let it get softened, a few seconds, and then it can fit into your pot. Okay, perfect. Okay, so this, according to package directions, is going to cook for 10 minutes. So 10 minutes. We want it al dente. We don't want mushy pasta. All right, so now we're gonna make sure that we stir in the fried shallot, the fried garlic into here, and we're going to allow the flavors to come together. Okay? And the sugars, the natural sugars in the tomato to develop. Here, we're not adding any basil or any herbs because, again, we're cooking. You do that, fresh herbs are for finishing or quick cooking. I'm gonna get a couple of spoons here. Okay, so here, I'm gonna taste for saltiness and garlickiness.
Test, test.
This is beautiful. Oh, that's good. That's real good. Real good. I added here a touch of sugar. Okay. Now I'm gonna move around the pasta. You do not need oil in your water. Your oil anyways would just sit on top because what happens, oil and water don't mix, but a lot of people think, I'm gonna put my oil in this water so that my pasta doesn't stick. Your pasta will not stick. Don't waste your oil here. Okay? So I'm gonna continue to stir. And when you're making your own marinara or pomodoro or any tomato sauce, period, you want to make sure you're never using aluminum because it's reactive. If you've ever used an aluminum pot and made anything with tomato product in it and you have this weird taste and you're like, I wonder what happened, it's because aluminum and tomato are reactive. So always cook in either cast iron or enamel or ceramic when you're cooking with tomato. Here we go. So continue stirring. And as this gently hits the heat, you're developing its natural sugars. The flavors are blooming. The fried garlic and shallot are permeating the tomato sauce.
Hello?
Here we go. Keep on moving our spaghetti. Now, al dente, sometimes I even like to take my pasta out even a little firmer than al dente if I'm going to let it sit in the sauce for a little bit because it's going to continue cooking in the sauce. Never give an Italian mushy pasta. It's like blasphemy. Okay. All right. Okay. So at this point, this is where we're going to add our garlic. Okay. There we go. Our dough scraper garlic goes in. All right, guys, thanks so much for hanging in there. Sound is back. Oof, I tell you, we're working, navigating this audio thing. But thank you for hanging in there. We just added some garlic to our tomato. So we have fried garlic that's been working. And now we added freshly minced garlic into here. We seasoned it with a little bit of salt, crushed red pepper flake, which I'm going to add a little bit more. I'm going to add a little bit more to it. Then we're going to continue to taste and adjust as we go. Our spaghetti is al dente at 10 minutes. So we got a couple more minutes to go on that. And I was explaining to our viewers that the importance of pasta being al dente, especially if it's going to go into the sauce, is because it's going to continue to cook a little bit further when it's in the sauce. And having mushy, super soft, mushy pasta to an Italian is blasphemy. And again, this recipe is inspired by the best spaghetti that I had. Really, the best spaghetti marinara that I had while I had my time in Italy. And I mean, something so simple, but so satisfying, and nothing, and I mean nothing, like what we have here in the States. Why the two garlics? Great question. So the two garlics are because it's two different flavor profiles altogether. When we started the recipe, we fried up garlic, garlic slivers and shallot slivers. So that develops a different flavor profile altogether. And so the fresh minced garlic has that sharpness. The fried garlic has a little bit of sweetness. Two different flavor profiles altogether. All right, so continue stirring. Let's see. All right. Wow. So delicious. Oh, and the flavors haven't even really bloomed just yet. Oh, that is too good. Okay. All right, so that's going to continue to simmer. And it's, if you notice, we're doing this side by side. So you can have this done really in under the entire meal from top to bottom, under 30 minutes, guys. So I'm going to boiling the pasta. My sauce is developing here. We're almost done with our sauce, and it's beyond delicious. So it's not something that like you're, you know, like it's next level. This is what I like to say. Next level when you can make your own sauce. It is quick. It's not something that takes 10 years to do. Here we go. Okay. Beautiful. Now, this is the part where we add our fresh basil. Okay. Basil is very delicate, and the amount of okay, chef, when draining the pasta, how much water, if any, do you retain? Oh, I'm not going to drain my pasta. You'll see what I'm going to do in just a second. So, the amount of like leeway or time, or the time frame that you have to impart basil flavor into your product and it be alive before it just kind of dies out is very short. So once your sauce is really done, I guess, cooking like it is now, it's thickened. You could taste the garlic, you could taste the nuttiness and the sweetness from the fried garlic and shallot. It starts to coat the sides of the pan like this. That's your sign that it's done. Anything further, you're going to really overcook your tomato. So, I mean, at least that's what the nonas taught me over there. And now you turn off your heat, okay, and you stir in that basil. If you cook with the basil, you will kill it and drown out the flavor. You won't even notice that basil was there. Okay, stir, stir, stir. And that's it. Now let's check our time. Perfect. So this is salted water. I'm going to just take our pasta like so, and that's going to go right into our sauce. Right into it. Water and all, whatever's there is going in there. Okay? This is perfect. Now, because I didn't drain my spaghetti or any noodle that I'm using, I didn't drain it or anything, some of that water went with it. So now I'm going to use my tongs. And I'm going to stir it in here. Okay. Stir, stir, stir. Okay. Stir, stir. Oh, did it? Oh, here we go. Perfect. So here, I'm going to add some of this liquid. And I could add more if I like. Depends on how runny, okay, or how thick you like your sauce. To me, this is perfect. Okay. So I'm going to make sure that my noodles are sitting in the sauce. Like so. Now, at the beginning of the stream, we were working with these little beautiful mozzarella pearls, okay, when we made our skewers. I love adding it to pasta, okay? Now this is gonna melt. Oh, this is so fun to eat. Okay, that's good enough. And then here, I'm gonna take my basil. This is for garnishing. This is me just now playing chef, guys. Okay. So, let's see. I'm gonna put that on the center. Put this lid on it, just so it steams up just a bit. Okay. Let's give that 30 seconds or so. And I want to make sure if there's any of my kitchen fairies that want the way that I almost just fainted. I'm gonna kill you guys. My knees are weak. You guys are sick, is what you are. You're sick individuals. Look at what these guys did. So I returned to my spot here from the stove, and put overhead, please. No overhead. Okay. Terrible. You guys are terrible. Bad. Bad fairies. Okay, so I'm going to get these bowls here. And I love serving these up. Love, love, love. Okay. Okay. I would absolutely be adding the whole bowl of them. Ah, that looks delicious. Thank you so much. Oh, have you added sugar or sweetener to the sauce? Yes. Wait, there is no protein in that sauce? Nope. When you're having pasta in Italy, so this is hilarious. Pasta is pasta, and the sauce is like I guess like the crown jewel of, of like the pasta dish. So you do have protein in like bolognese or a short rib pappardelle, but typically no. You'll have a pesto sauce, you'll have a cream sauce, you have different variations of red sauces, but no, because pasta is a course over there. It's not like the main thing, but in the 90s, I think it started early 80s, but in the 90s here, a lot of Italian chain restaurants made it a thing to put, let's say, grilled chicken in the pasta, shrimp, things like that. So you had to have a protein with your pasta, but that's not truly authentic. Chef, do you like Mario, the video game, like Italian plumber? I love Mario Brothers. I grew up playing Mario. Like, now we are ready. Let me put this down here. I love this. Let's bring our pasta dish over. This is too good. So what I'm gonna do here is, oh, so delicious. Not spoon, I'm tonguing here. The spaghetti the smell here, guys. The smell is ridiculous. So delicious. This is the way, if you're gonna have spaghetti, like this is the way you gotta have it. A little bit of pecorino over the top. You can do Parmesan. Pecorino is just a sharper parm. Okay. Are any of the fairies into spaghetti or no?
I dabble in the spaghetti realm.
Yeah. Oh, but like, ah!
You burn yourself?
It splattered me. It splattered me. I dropped it and, oh, do I have spaghetti all over me?
I think it's in your hair. Like all over your hair.
It
so
did,
red.
it popped. Oh, it's all red. Ha 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 ha. But it popped in my face. Okay.
Oh my gosh, that is a...
This bowl is pecorino, grated pecorino. So you can use grated Parmesan as well, by the way. Okay, a little bit more goes on here. Here we go. Yes. Woo! I feel like I have some on me. Okay.
Are you sure it's not in your hair? Your hair looks a little bit more red.
Ah, I tell you, it could be. Let me get some forks.
Forks.
And a
Pecorino.
spoon.
I don't think I've ever had a pecorino.
It's Parmesan, basically. Oh, while we're here, do you use a spoon when you're
No.
No?
No, I'm a savage. I'm a
Okay.
true to life savage.
Hold on. In that case, we're going to teach you how to
Should I
really
bib
eat
myself?
spaghetti. Then, let me move this to the back.
Go like this or something. I'm gonna cover my mic. I don't want to do that.
Okay, let me clean this up. This smells so good.
It does. It really does.
Okay, that's for you. That's for me.
No, you have to use a fork. Yeah, but she's saying like there's people that they spoon the spaghetti
You have to.
and you twirl with the fork.
Yes.
Femi Rat Savage.
Yes.
Yeah, that's
Okay,
me.
let me grab. Didn't I bring 2 spoons?
Yeah,
Did I take-
there's one right here.
Okay. Oh, I have one in my hand.
Yeah.
But wait, you have 2 forks.
Are
Okay.
you gonna
Now,
teach me? Is that
yes.
what's gonna happen? Aw.
So there's people that just go, ah, you know.
That's me.
There's people that actually fork and knife their pasta. Does anybody here fork and knife their long noodle pasta? Please tell me no. I do. Oh
Nah, no way.
no. No.
No way. There's one person.
Okay. So this is how you do it. You guys have all seen Eat, Pray, Love. Have you seen Eat, Pray, Love?
I don't want to say.
Okay.
You're dating yourself just a little bit. I don't know. Maybe you're not.
Here we go.
Talk
It's
to me.
okay. I am proud. Okay. So
Spoon in.
spoon, you take a little. No, that's way too much, Savage. No, fork.
Okay, fork first.
Fork first. So you pick how much of the spaghetti you want, and then you bring that noodle. Okay. Look what I'm doing. If I'm
Like this.
teaching you, why aren't you watching me? Look at this. You bring your fork to the center of your spoon. Okay. Like that, and now you start twirling while you're pressing against the
I
spoon.
don't like this sound.
Because you so did it wrong. But, okay, so then this spoon is helping you make this perfect, like, you know, more or less manageable. Okay? And now
Mine is
you
not
bring
that.
Bring it to your mouth. That's it.
I prefer my method, chef. I just get in there. Negative.
Wow. Oh,
Here's what I do. I twirl, twirl, twirl.
fork and spoon. Yes.
Twirl, twirl,
Negative.
twirl.
Eat, pray, love is iconic.
Twirl,
Exactly.
twirl, twirl.
It's like
Come
saying
here.
It's like saying, have
Twirl a
you seen
little
The
bit.
Godfather?
Twirl a little
Have
bit.
you heard of The Godfather?
Of course I've heard of The Godfather.
Okay, well, you're dating yourself. He's just a boy. Yeah. Okay.
Ready?
Yes.
3,
Go.
2, 1. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good spaghetti.
I think so.
Mm-hmm.
I have to go in again because
I like that pecorino. I would smother this in pecorino.
Go ahead. It's-
Really?
Yeah.
With
It
what?
elevates it. So
Like such?
when you have, if you're doing stuff like, or if you're adding like fried garlic and shallot, you want a stronger cheese than like that light powdery, sometimes synthetic Parmesan.
Peg the Great says-
need to make that pasta and watch The Godfather. Yes, and then you start off with a dirty martini and you end with a bottle of red.
I say we make the pasta and we
Wow.
start a meatball food fight.
Mm, mm-mm, mm.
Then the sauce will really get all over you.
Wow. Guys, just wow.
Yeah, no, this is my lunch.
Okay, you can take that with you. Did you see how easy it was to make? Like, it was easy, super easy. Here, those are clean forks. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Super easy to make your own marinara, but it has a little bit more personality with that fried garlic, shallot, finished with basil. We finished it with pecorino as well. That noodle is not mushy. That noodle has a good bite to it. It sat in the sauce for just the right amount of time. And we actually use that bottle of strained tomatoes that's everywhere in Italy. I got my hands on it here at my local grocery store, so I'm sure you can get it. It's readily available. Has a little bit of crushed red pepper flakes. You can make it as spicy as you like or as little spicy as you like. You can omit the crushed red pepper flakes altogether. But, oh, that's just so delicious. And I would make that around this time of year because, like I said, you're going to get palate fatigue. You're going to have turkey. You're going to have ham probably more than a couple times. You're going to go to a couple dinner parties where they're serving these fall flavors. You're going to be up to here with pumpkin spice. So sometimes getting that garlicky, tomatoey, slightly salty, slightly spicy pasta is very, very satisfying. What's it, chat? Let me know what's your favorite, like comforting, classic, not complicated pasta. Let me know. Should we make more pasta dishes? I was torn today between making a rigatoni and making spaghetti, but I just love a simple, good spaghetti. There's something about rolling that noodle into your spoon. Yes, and I use the spoon all the time. That it's part of the experience. Let me know. Ooh, you need to make spicy rigatoni one day, chef. Yeah, a spicy rig is going to be coming up next for sure. Now, do you guys find yourselves eating more pasta nowadays or less pasta? It's funny because a few years ago it was like no pasta, right? Because carbs are bad, because this and that, and people started to like flee from pastas. And then now it's like a return. Pasta's having its moment, you know, and people are like, oh, well, life is short, eat the pasta. And I love that. I love that for you. I love that for me. My favorite noodle, I don't have a favorite noodle. It depends on the type of dish that I'm craving at the moment, craving to eat, craving to make. So I do believe that every sauce, every application has a perfect noodle. So as an example, a heavy sauce, you would never put in an angel hair. That's the thinnest noodle, you know, hence angel hair. But something that's light and, you know, doesn't have too much bite, like just like, let's say garlic and olive oil and maybe a little lemon juice, definitely angel hair. Ooh, but then I wouldn't have a thick noodle with a light sauce, like a parpadelle that's like a flat, thick noodle. I wouldn't put a light sauce on that. I made Singapore noodles last night and it was divine. Ooh, loved Singapore noodles. So in the Netherlands, tell me, what's the food scene like? Is it diverse over there? Like when you're saying Singapore noodles, that's I've never been over there, so I'm curious. Do you guys have a lot of different variations of restaurants? How is it? Like, let me know. I like fettuccine. Fettuccine is a pretty universal flat noodle if you like flat noodles. It's not too thick and it's not too thin. So you have linguine being your thinnest flat. Then if you up it, you're going to have fettuccine. Then you up that a little more, you have tagliatelle. You up that a little more, you have parpadelle. So who remembers macaroni grill? Ooh, girl, macaroni grill. You know that they still have those in like middle America. And if you go to like Chicago O'Hare Airport, every time I'm in Chicago and I go through like that wing of the airport and I see macaroni grill packed. Like you're going through the airport, there's definitely different stops, food stops anywhere, but macaroni grill in Chicago O'Hare for some reason is always packed. They were ahead of their time. Oh, which one? Sweet tomato? You think sweet tomato was ahead of their time? No, or macaroni grill was ahead of their time? Which one? Macaroni grill. I think so. They had really great bread. that ciabatta that used to get to they were at a time when people didn't even know what ciabatta was. You know, they were just like, ah, that's, yeah, sweet tomato. I don't like, what do you call those? Buffets. Anything that you serve yourself, for me, is a hard no. No, just no. If I'm going out, I want to be served. You should try Red Lobster bread. They do. They do have great bread. Those cheddar biscuits are a thing. I make them from scratch. Maybe we can make these on the stream too. Instead of just regular biscuits, we can make the Red Lobster bread, and then you can bring that to your Thanksgiving table, and people are going to be like, this is familiar. Don't sleep on POC. What's POC? Sushi buffet? Huh, okay. Bread and the wine on the honor system. Yeah, on the honor system, yes. Oh, that was crazy. Yeah, I only had one glass of wine, and then the bottle's like halfway done. I love Red Lobster bread, but that's it. Yes. Chat, let me know if the bread service at a restaurant is enough to get you in the door. Have you ever been, like, that's a real question. Have you ever been, like, motivated to go to a restaurant because the bread is so good? And does that even exist nowadays? Like, is that something that matters? Chef, what is usually your go-to protein on your Christmas table? We usually have venison. In my family, my dad roasts a whole hog out in a smoker that he made, and he'll roast it all day long. Slow roast there. Sometimes it's charcoal, sometimes there's little wood pellets in there, and it roasts until it's fork tender. The legs, you see everything pulls apart. The skin is blistering, crispy. It's my grandmother and my mom season it the night before, so it's sitting there in garlic and sour orange, salt, pepper. So it's getting all those juices, like, sour orange just hits every part of the pork. The next day it goes out, slow roast, and it's maybe one of the best porks I've ever had every year. So blessed to have that tradition. So have you ever seen the melting pot? It's a scam. They make you cook, just buy the ingredients and you do it at home. Exactly. I'm not a fan of places like that. I like to go out and be served. I like to go out and be wowed. But anyways, let me know about the bread service. Would you go to a place because you love the bread? Is that enough? I want to write something like about, yes, it is. Everything else could be mid, but if the bread is great, I'll go. Wow. It has to be 10 out of 10. Would you consider Red Lobster bread 10 out of 10? I went to Carbone and the bread was great. Oh yeah. Yes, unfortunately. Oh, that's great. Okay. Guys, a Texas Roadhouse bread. Ooh, are those the people that do the cinnamon butter? Do they do cinnamon butter? Yeah. I even buy the Red Lobster bread mix. I've been guilty of that. I've done it too. It's not the same though for me. Close enough, but not the same. I love a good sourdough. Yes, I was just in Denver and bought organic sourdough from Sprouts Market. They have that down here in the States. Warmed it up in an oven and bought cultured butter, organic cultured butter, just spread that on the toasted sourdough, and we couldn't stop eating it. Couldn't stop. It was out of control. But never heard of Red Lobster bread. It's a chain seafood restaurant here in the States that's pretty mediocre, guys, but their bread, they have these cheddar, they're called cheddar, like Chesapeake biscuits. So it's cheddar cheese, and it has like, what we got, like crab cake seasoning in the bread. So the savoriness, it's addictive. It's very good. So, Portuguese cheesy bread. Welcome in. Pan de, fantastic. Oh yeah. Portuguese cheesy bread is so good. What chain restaurants do you guys have? I know, in the Netherlands, I was asking, tapioca starch makes it chewy. Pan de bono. Oh, now we're just talking about bread. Do you guys remember in pandemic when everybody was making bread? This was nuts. And now everybody's making sourdough. I attempted to make sourdough a couple months ago. Has anybody in the chat, have you guys attempted to make your own sourdough yet? Let me know. Yes? Okay. Let me know how that went for you. I attempted to make a blueberry sourdough, And that was because I saw an interview of Taylor Swift making her sourdough bread, right? And then they were chatting up what was her favorite out of all the variations of sourdough. And her and Travis agreed that the blueberry sourdough was the best. So I'm like, I got to make blueberry sourdough. I had never thought of that. My sourdough came out too dense, too dense. Looked beautiful on the outside. So I took a video and it was wonderful. I got my like that carve that you get on the top. It sprouted gorgeous, but it was just too dense. Any tricks, any hacks that you guys could share with me on how to get your sourdough airy? Oh, I got sent a starter sample that's still in the freezer. I've had a hard enough time keeping my yogurt going up. Exactly. All the usual ones, Five Guys, etc. And then we have Little Gems. They're the ones I like. Okay. My coworker makes gooey sourdough. Ah. Wow. Gooey sourdough. I've never heard of gooey sourdough. But anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this spaghetti. I hope you guys make it at home, especially during this time of year. Very satisfying. Let me know next time you're on how it went for you, because I really want you to make it. All right, what's next, guys?
We got a little challenge, so to speak.
Challenge.
Oh my gosh, can I see? Okay. Sorry. Okay. Is everything clear? Everything good to go? Okay.
I mean, yeah.
We got a little challenge, so to speak. So it's a little not fair. You've been doing all the cooking today.
Okay.
So now, me and Vicky, we're going to be going head to head
Okay.
in a little challenge, and you're going to be the judge of this challenge.
I get to be the judge?
Yes, you are the judge of this challenge. We are
Okay.
going to be making peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, gourmet style.
Peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. Okay.
Gourmet style. So
Gourmet.
we are going to attempt to, well, first of all, sorry, we are going to be answering trivia questions, and then based on who gets it right, they get a pick between two different items. And we're going to try to make it and plate it gourmet, and you're going to be rating it based on flavor and presentation.
Okay.
Deal?
That's a deal. Okay. Let me see if I get this right. Okay. I'm going to repeat this back to you. And then you tell me if I understood this. Since I am the judge, I need to understand these rules clearly. Number one, you and Vicky are going to go head to head. You're answering trivia questions, right? If you get it right,
Yes.
you get to pick out of 2 ingredients in each category your desired ingredient. Okay. Then, with your winning ingredients, you will make what you believe is going to be the winning peanut butter and jelly sandwich, which I
Absolutely.
will judge. So we have a couple of categories, right? Like you have peanut butter, I'm assuming the jelly, the bread, things like that, right?
Yeah.
And then you're
yeah.
going to present it, right? So it's not just taste, it's going to be how good it's executed, how it looks. I want the chat to help me, okay? I'm going to look to you, you know, on your thoughts and how it
Happy
looks.
Halloween, Kitchen View.
Happy Halloween. Okay. Now I have to tell you guys that I am a big, very big peanut butter and jelly fan. So I'm just letting you know, you're playing in my arena now. I'm not going to go easy on you. It's not happening. Okay.
Well,
No, okay.
let's get to work.
Okay.
Let's do this
You guys
thing.
got all your ingredients though? No? Okay.
Uh,
That's why. So right next to me, I had no idea why this was here, but I thought they just raided my pantry because I'm like, oh, creamy and crunchy peanut butter. Okay. I see what's going on. All right. Let's.
Absolutely. So let's lay it out.
Okay.
First thing that we're going to be playing for is actually white bread versus brioche.
This is too funny. White bread versus brioche bread. Okay. This is too good. Okay.
And then we have a special ingredient that must be implemented into the peanut butter and jelly sandwich. We have a special ingredient. We're going to be playing for bacon or burger.
Okay. Wow.
Bacon or burger, which
Bacon
has
or
to
burger.
be implemented into a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. How, you
Okay.
might ask? I don't know, but we'll find out.
I'm gonna.
I
give
love how
guys-
you pronounce brioche. Is that the wrong? Is
Brioche.
that the wrong way to pronounce it?
brioche. Okay, these are some knives. We're gonna
Hey,
need a
producer,
toast
can you
here.
turn the chat off, please?
Oh, The toaster.
for this one.
Okay. How do I take this out of here?
I'll plug it in over here.
Okay, I thought you wanted me to throw you a
I
toaster.
almost expected you to throw
I
it
was
to me.
about to, but my common sense told me not to. Okay. Then you guys are going to need a regular knife, right? Because you're going to, how about the fruits?
They're right behind you.
Oh, gotcha.
Well, leave those for us to cut.
Okay.
Part
So
of
you
the
know that they're there?
challenge.
Okay. These are all the ingredients. Here are some knives. Oh, this is already, I'm excited. I'm very excited.
Trivia. Is anyone here good at trivia? I suck at trivia. Like, anytime my friends are having a game night and we're playing trivia, I'm like, ooh, checking out, and I'll lose every time.
Ah,
So I'm not excited for this. But now that I'm a junior in culinary school, I really think that I can, you know, make something, even if the odds are stacked against me, that is going to be a winning dish.
They're right there.
If you guys are new to the stream here, yes, I'm in culinary school.
no.
Adrian's culinary school.
Okay, maybe.
And yes, I have graduated to the ranks of junior.
No.
Maybe
You
I'm working
just-
on
You're
graduate.
in your first couple of days of freshman class to the point of where we don't know if you're going to make it. You know, we don't know. This, you could be completely like
I'm
thrown
gonna
out
make
of class.
it. I'm gonna make it. Here, why don't you get in the middle?
Sure. Okay. Okay.
Oh,
so
if you guys are playing back at home, we're gonna have the trivia question up. So Adrian's gonna read them. We have
Okay.
the envelope over here,
envelope of.
and we are going to be playing the
Can
first
you
thing.
please see this overhead? Again, I tell you, they take their
Flip it
game
around.
so serious.
Flip it around. Flip it around.
Okay. This
Yeah.
way.
Yeah.
Okay. Oops. Top secret. So you guys go around the office writing things like top secret. I love it.
Yeah, we have a whole
This is too
team that
good.
just keeps the games away from
All
us, so
right.
we don't know the answers to them.
Okay. Ooh.
I dropped Barilla.
Okay. So we're ready to start?
Yes.
Okay, first thing we're playing for. We are playing for. Let's put it up on the thing.
Okay. You're playing for bread. So brioche versus white bread. Okay. So what's at stake here is brioche or white bread.
Mm-hmm.
Do you guys have any preference?
I don't even know what a brioche bun
Yes,
is.
Brioche.
Okay. Brioche?
That's
okay.
a senior. That's senior
Actually,
terminology.
Neither of those, but that's fine.
Okay. Neither. So
Yeah.
what bread would you use?
My sourdough.
Sourdough for peanut butter and jelly? Sourdough for peanut butter and jelly. Guys, do you guys have white bread? Yeah. Sourdough for peanut butter and jelly. Very interesting. Okay. First question.
Okay.
I'm waiting.
She's closer than you are.
But
to-
I have faster
okay.
reaction time.
What does tiramisu translate to in English?
Coffee cake.
Wrong.
Sponge cake?
No.
Oh. What do we do if we both
Let
get it
me
wrong?
ask one more time because they both answered completely wrong. What does tiramisu translate to in English?
Layers.
I'm going to give you A, B, and C now.
Okay.
A, pick me up. B, sweet dreams. C, too much coffee.
B, sweet dreams?
Wrong.
Pick me up.
Yes.
Yes.
I can't believe this.
I'm gonna take the white bread.
Okay.
Okay. So brioche is mine.
Okay.
Next is peanut butter, right?
Next is peanut butter. So here we have extra crunchy peanut butter. Yeah, extra crunchy. And creamy peanut butter. Chat, let me know. Let me know what you guys like. Creamy peanut butter or crunchy peanut butter. There's an appeal to both. What do you guys like?
I like crunchy.
Crunchy.
Creamy.
Creamy. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
What country is credited with inventing tempura?
Japan?
Correct. She didn't even let. Yes. That is correct.
Creamy, crunchy for me.
All right.
I wanted the creamy. I'll take
Okay. It seems like you're winning without it. This is terrible. Okay. Which of these cheeses is not Italian? A, Manchego. B, Pecorino. C, Gorgonzola.
that. Gorgonzola.
Wrong.
Oh my gosh.
Manchego.
Correct.
Ah.
Wait, what were we fighting for?
Oh.
Guys.
Oh, my bad. My bad.
Okay, the jellies.
Strawberry jam versus grape preserve.
Well,
Alright,
now,
we gotta do it again.
so,
Yep.
Can't do it again.
We gotta
can't
do
do
it
it
again.
again.
You
Just
won.
ask the same question.
no.
Oh. Yeah,
Okay.
ask the same question.
We're going to ask the same question.
She's going to get it right.
She's going to
It's
get it
okay.
right and she's going to pick it. Which of these cheeses is not Italian? A, Manchego, B, Pecorino, C, Gorgonzola.
Gorgonzola.
No.
Got it wrong.
Manchego.
Correct.
Guys, how do you get it right?
Strawberry jelly.
Strawberry.
How do you
I
get-
love that
Great.
you had to get it wrong like that. That's great. Okay.
Our next item.
Okay, next item is going to be the fruits.
Okay.
Bananas?
Bananas and strawberries.
Yum.
Okay. Here's the question. What is the process of soaking meat in seasoned liquid before cooking called? A, go ahead.
Marinating.
Yeah, okay.
Why was I going to say braised?
Well, you were going to be wrong in this. Okay.
I wanted the bananas.
Wow. Okay, got a lot going on there already with grape and
Fruits.
bananas.
Oh, look at the face she put. Now, the specialty item. Burger.
Yes, a burger patty versus bacon. I got to say, what are you hoping for?
Listen, I'll go either way. I have a great idea for the burger that I kind of want to execute, but I think the bacon is probably the sought after item. I'm not
Okay.
gonna lie,
I definitely want bacon.
but I do have a vision if I lose this.
Okay.
Mhm.
He's a man with a plan.
He's
Okay.
really.
Okay.
I'm ready. I'm gonna answer this one.
He's
Right.
really
Okay. Which country is the world's largest producer of olive oil? A, Italy, B, Greece, and C, Spain.
Spain.
Correct.
Oh, I got lucky there. I was like, the other two seems too easy. I'm gonna take the burger anyways.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I have an
By all
idea.
means.
I'm scared for both. Patty's a great yes. Me too. Okay.
I had an idea for the
Okay.
burger.
So that means that these guys
Are we
are
building
going
it
to
one-
have at it.
Are we building it one at a time or at the same time?
No, I think you got to build it at the same time. The toaster, should you want it, has enough slots for both of you to go at the same time.
Okay.
There's knives right here,
Mhm.
okay, for
Okay.
spreading, okay?
Yeah.
Please do not dip. I have to say this, and I want to know, chat, if somebody does this at home, is that an ick for you, right? Does somebody dip their knife in the peanut butter and then dip it also in the jelly or jam?
No.
Same thing with cream cheese, and all of a sudden you have jelly or jam and other things. That's a hard no. So, multiple knives. You each get a plate right here, okay? And then, I don't know, this is a chef thing because you got to have crunch and you got to have saltiness. Is anytime that there's peanut butter and jelly involved, you've got to have your classic potato chips, okay?
Oh, we gotta implement that in the dish.
You could do it in the dish if you want, or on the side, but you got to have it.
Okay.
So not only that, the only thing better than this is salt and vinegar chips.
Yum.
Salt and vinegar chips with peanut butter and jelly is elite, but I don't have those here right now. Okay, it's go time. Let's go.
Go time.
All
Here we
right.
go.
Let's pretend that you guys are on like Chopped or something, and you got to go fast.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. We see here that the junior Wink Wink and Culinary School is slicing his burger patty. What's your thought process behind this?
I'm gonna. I think I'm gonna make a sous vide.
Sous vide. Get that word out of your mouth. What are you doing here? What is this?
I don't
He's
know yet.
chopping different pieces now.
I don't know yet.
Okay, but what you sliced it and now you're like chopping it. Now it's really small. He's gonna gross me out before I even get
Are
to
you
try it.
joking? No,
No.
this is a good
Okay,
idea.
Vicky is now toasting multiple. Oh,
Light went out.
multiple slices of bread. Multiple slices of bread are going down in the toaster. Okay, Vicky, what's
starting
your
it-
thought process behind this?
So I'm thinking I'm gonna toast my bread while I start to chop everything else.
Okay, you're toasting your bread while you're chopping everything else. So she's thinking of efficiency with time. He's still chopping up burger meat here. Okay, why are you chopping up burger meat here?
I have a plan. I have a vision, and I don't
Okay.
have to.
You guys
I need a real
less
knife.
than. You need a real knife? I'll help you out here because there's a real knife right here.
Ah!
Okay.
It's Halloween, guys.
It's Halloween. The spirits are out. Okay. Vicky is now slicing her strawberries. Okay. Slicing her strawberries. He's still chopping up burger meat. You do realize there's 8 minutes and 34 seconds.
Oh my God,
on
we're
the clock.
timed? Oh my gosh, what the heck?
Put it
What the
somewhere
heck?
else, like put
Okay,
the toaster
easy
on the
peasy then.
actual,
Okay.
or do something because I can't toast.
Now you're slicing bread. What the? What? You know that you're
It's the
taking
light.
up what? You know what you're doing, right? Vicky is on like 4 inches of board here, and you are like.
Sorry,
okay.
I'm all over the place.
Hey.
Sorry, Vicky.
Yes, you got to divide this board in half so she can work.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, chef.
There we go. Kitchen camaraderie. Even the ghost ate offended. They cut the lights. Okay. Oh,
I need the
oh,
toaster.
even the ghosts are offended. They cut the.
Put the toaster
Exactly.
where
Yes.
the green plug is.
Oh no! Help them, chef. Ah,
Okay.
I
it's
don't
gonna go
know.
down.
I don't need help.
This Femi doesn't look like he can be helped already with this chopped up. Oh, my heart hurts.
Ugh. See
Oh.
that? That's a pro play. They don't teach you that in culinary school.
Okay, that's a pro play for sure. Okay.
It's too much.
Lights out for the toaster, by the way. so-
Okay, lights are out for the toaster for now. That's good. Okay. All right.
Actually.
Look at this.
Oh my God. Wait a minute. Hold on. I didn't think this through. Can you get that out of there?
Well, it's toasting.
It's
okay.
toasted.
I need to toast mine. Pan?
Okay. A pan. No, all those pans are dirty. You got to give it a second. You had to strategize. You said you had a plan.
I know.
You
And then she
said-
hogged the toaster. Chef,
No,
can
you
we
had-
say something about hogging the toaster?
No.
You said about my board.
No,
Okay, fine. That's okay.
you had to have a plan. You were chopping burger meat here for like
That's
2
okay.
hours.
Don't worry.
Okay. Look, you've had Uncrustables before, right?
Absolutely.
They don't toast their bread. So you might actually have an advantage. Who knows, right? Okay, he is now spreading ever so daintily the peanut butter onto his, what would you call this? This is like a crostini.
This is a,
Okay.
I would call this a sponge bread cake.
Bread cake. Okay, Vicky has chopped up her bacon. She sliced up her strawberries. Her brioche slices are toasting. Okay. Okay, she's looking good. Okay, she is now spreading her peanut butter on her brioche. Okay, you're putting peanut butter on both. Okay, I see what's going on here. All right, crunchy peanut butter is on brioche. He is putting the burger chunks onto the peanut butter.
I really want to eat this.
Yes, it's gonna be good. Make sure you cut it in half so you can have a half.
I think I'm gonna make a second one.
Oh, perfect.
Oh,
Guys, they are with 5 minutes and 40 seconds on the clock. Will they even be able? The question is, will they even be able to finish a peanut butter and jelly sandwich?
oh my gosh, guys. This is very
did you
stressful.
just cube a banana? I have never. There's still peel on that. There is peel on the side of that banana. No.
Don't worry about me.
Oh my god.
I am worried about you. You might want to take the.
Son of a, I've been,
This is-
all the odds are stacked against me, guys.
Are they?
Absolutely.
You like stabbing these things way too much.
Ugh.
Oh Lord. Okay. One sandwich down. It seems as though Vicky has already completed one sandwich. With 5 minutes left on the clock, she's going for a second.
No.
You don't need the toaster
No,
anymore?
no.
Okay, lights are gonna go back up. He is now putting the grape jelly is on. Grape jelly. Guys, less than 5 minutes on the clock. Grape jelly has now entered the chat. Vicky is on her second sandwich. Okay. But you are missing a banana in there, right? One
No,
of
I-
the ingredients is on with peel. I've never seen somebody cube a banana with peel. Oh Lord. This might be the worst one I've ever seen in my Oh no. I'm gonna have to try this with my eyes closed. Okay, bacon. Vicky is on her second sandwich. She hit it with the crunchy peanut butter, layered with her strawberry
my
jelly.
kitchen tweezers?
Bacon bits are on there.
Where are my kitchen tweezers?
Oh, I hid those from you.
No.
Oh no, and the garnish is a piece of burger. This is scary. This is just
Okay,
scary.
all right.
Okay, and where's the fruit on there? Where's it? Oh, on the side. Look how fancy this is. Chat, who's winning this? Let me know. Are you guys, come on, help me out. I mean, I don't need much help to know who's winning this. By
No.
now. I'm actually deeply afraid to try yours, to be honest. But hey, you never know. Sometimes what surprises you is that play on the salty and sweet. All right.
Don't worry about me.
You're sweating.
Am I actually?
This is intense. Vicky now has time
I'm
to
feeling the
even
heat.
cut it in half.
I'm feeling the heat.
Okay. Looking beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay. We got 3 minutes on the clock, everyone. 3 minutes on the clock. It seems as Vicky has completed not one, but 2 sandwiches using brioche, crunchy peanut butter, strawberry jelly, bacon bits, and fresh strawberries. Okay. Meanwhile, our junior, so to speak, in culinary school is struggling to finish his second little tea sandwich there with white bread, creamy peanut butter, grape jelly, burger pieces, I guess, and banana. Oh, he's finishing the sides there. Okay. All right. This is scary. I've never seen somebody cut bananas with the peel and then take the peel off after. You do realize that what you're doing is scary and sacrilegious, right?
I'm not going for sacrilegious. I'm going for the time, chef.
Okay. Oh, Vicky has now changed plates. Okay, to make it even more beautiful. Look at this. This is. I'm borderline not even going to try this. Okay.
Why?
This you decorating with your fingertips has me on edge.
Oh, I don't have my kitchen tweezer, chef.
You could use a knife. You have spoons. You have forks. Look at this. It's like, wow.
Okay, hold
He's
on.
not even on the plate yet. We're under 2 minutes. Vicky did multiple plates, multiple sandwiches, garnished her plate.
I did 2 sandwiches as well,
She's
chef.
taking a lap. I think she's like, I think she's answering an email right now. And look at what's happening.
What is? I need a plate.
You have a plate right
There's
here.
a plate over there.
Oh,
I'm gonna break something.
here.
Thank you.
She's helping him out now. Look at this.
Is that a banana on a burger?
Oh no.
Oh, okay, he's getting artsy. Okay.
I can't open it.
1
Wet hands.
minute left on the clock, guys.
Okay, old school trick. Yep, that's how you do that.
Hey, sourdough is good with peanut butter and jelly. Don't knock it till you try it.
Okay.
Okay. He gets an A+ for plating.
No.
Plus for effort.
It's pull time again for that guy. It is. If he doesn't go out involuntarily, he's going to get pushed in there.
I think that's it.
You think that's it? 30 seconds left on the clock. I'm deeply
Wait.
afraid to try this. I don't even know what to do here.
Time, chef.
Excuse me.
All right. 20 seconds, guys. 20 seconds. Let's put these next to each other. Look at this. Vicky's even making 15 seconds left on the clock, and Vicky's skewering her strawberries. Oh boy. You just put ears on a plate. It looks like an animal.
That's my
Okay.
signature. You have
3, 2, 1. Okay. I'm excited to try Vicky's sandwich. Okay. All right. Let's do this. Let's do this, guys. I'm gonna. Happy Halloween!
I think that the burger might be good.
You have faith in this?
I do.
I'm gonna try that one.
Because if you think about it, a burger with guava is good. So why wouldn't jelly taste good with
Okay. Well,
a burger?
let's see. This is scary.
Happy Halloween, chef. Happy Halloween, Die Hard Medi fan.
Happy Halloween. Thanks for coming in. Welcome in. We just had the fairies challenge. Like, they were making peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. They did
Vicky even
trivia.
cleaned her station.
Yes. They did trivia, and the winner got to pick which ingredient they wanted to work with. Brioche versus white bread, crunchy peanut butter versus creamy peanut butter, strawberry versus grape jelly, strawberry versus fresh banana, and burger versus bacon. So we're about to see who the winner is. I'm going to go with yours, Mikey. Am I supposed to eat it with the chip, or is this a garnish?
Just a garnish.
Okay, so we're gonna remove this. We're gonna remove your garnishes.
The banana adds the flavor. At least put the banana on there.
The banana's not inside the sandwich at all?
No, no.
Okay, so we should have made the rule that you had to put it in your sandwich. So I'm deeply afraid of this. I'm actually. Would
You
you be
need
able
water?
water? Yes, and the bottom drawer there, because I got to tell you, guys.
Guys, this
I
is
have
a
to know
W
if I have
sandwich.
to- if I have to like.
Drop in the chat if you'd eat this at home.
I would.
You would try it?
I would try it.
Okay, let's go.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Let me know. Glaze me. Pause.
Not the worst, not as bad as what I was expecting. Really. Even the banana goes.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay. You're right, Vicky. The burger doesn't really, but no, I would not be eating this on a regular.
What?
Okay. Now we have Vicky's crunchy peanut butter brioche toasted bread. Okay. Oh, this one won.
No.
Oh yeah.
No.
It keeps getting better as you chew. Oh wow.
No.
You gotta put another strawberry in there.
The crunch from the peanut butter, and by the way, I'm not a crunchy peanut butter fan, but now I am. When you get to the bacon, it just gets even better. I can appreciate the toast. Mmm. Mmm. Mm-hmm.
That's the thing about being in the kitchen. Sometimes you have to experiment, chef. So I should get points for experimentation and execution and plating even. You know.
He was really creative with the plating, I must say.
This was pretty bad.
No.
But
The plating was bad? Don't
A
tell me the
for
plating.
effort.
Don't
When I saw you schmear, and the word is schmear in the culinary
schmear.
world. Yeah, you smeared the peanut butter on the plate. I thought very avant-garde of you.
Avant-garde.
Yeah.
They used to call me
So-
that in high school.
Oh, but this
It's good.
is delicious, and I
Aw.
would actually make this. So guys, lesson learned: crunchy peanut butter. Add bacon bits to your peanut butter and jelly,
Yes.
and the fresh strawberry is like a palate cleanser. It's fantastic, fantastic. Okay, but you did a good job. I have to say this wasn't as gross as I thought. I thought it was going to be gross.
You
Okay,
know,
guys, great job.
it's okay.
Thank you.
It's okay.
I'm actually going to save this because I want to eat this later. I can't
right.
believe it.
Well, it looks like I have to try my creation.
No, but you need to try her creation. That's what-
Should I try her creation?
yes,
I'll
you
try
need
this
to
one.
because it's so delicious. It really is.
Mmm. I see what you mean. Oh my
Right?
god.
I don't know about you guys, but I really like when the peanut butter is like sticky.
Yes. When you have watery peanut butter or separated, it's not a thing.
Yeah.
Which is why I like the
Yeah.
synthetic
Yeah.
stuff.
I'm
Sorry.
loving the crunch.
Right?
Mm-hmm. How about you try mine, Vicky?
She's like, that's a hard one. That's a hard sell. She's like giving you all like the brownie
I'll leave it
points.
for you to try.
You were targeting it up.
I know. I'll leave it for you to try.
I'll cut a little piece for you. How about
Oh,
that?
okay. Sure.
I'll get
Oh,
this piece
gosh.
right here.
Oh.
That's not gonna work out.
I think I'll like it though because I'm very big on the sweet and the salty.
Did I get a
Okay.
burger piece?
Look at what.
Oh,
Oh
good.
my God.
There's a burger piece right here.
Look at this.
Oh my god.
I thought he was giving it to you. He
Mm-mm.
ate it.
You got the whole sandwich.
Oh,
Oh, this one?
Mm-hmm.
yes. Just try it. No, just bite it. No one's going to eat this after. So just
No one's
bite a
gonna
piece.
eat that?
No. No one's going to eat that.
Yeah. You bested me this time.
The only thing is that it's not as gross as you would think.
Right. The peanut butter kind of overtakes the flavor.
Just everything.
Yeah.
Okay, but
It's
wait.
think
not
I-
gross, but like the texture is kind of odd.
Okay,
Mm.
put that down and try yours.
Yeah, this is what I was wanting.
Yeah.
I'm gonna eat yours too.
This one didn't have as much bacon though.
she's made sure to swallow yours. Like she's like, I gotta get this out of my mouth fully. Right? Spectacular.
More bacon, but yes.
You would put more bacon?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
but to me it was subtle enough that it's not a bacon sandwich. No, don't worry about that.
Right.
So, all right. So let's clean this up because I know that this doesn't end here, and I know that you guys have a challenge for me. Because it wouldn't be a stream if you guys wouldn't make it difficult on me. Next time, I would love if we could end our streams like this. Make me a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, and let's fly off into Neverland.
Do you actually want to say this?
I do want to say, don't throw away mine.
Okay.
That's what I'm eating. I'm really eating that for lunch. It's actually spectacular. Okay. So, I know we have a challenge. Look at this. It's even gross to like take away burger meat, chopped up burger meat from here. I'm going to take the toaster out of here. So, what do we got going on? Are we cooking? Are we playing? What are we doing? How are you guys challenging me today?
Today,
Uh-huh.
hold on. There's a really good peanut butter sandwich in my
I
mouth.
know, you can't stop, right? That's what it's so sad. As she was spreading as she was winning number one, the ingredients.
I can't believe she made 2.
She did. I was like, what's happening here? But as she was building her sandwich, I was like, he already lost. Sorry.
No.
Sorry. But then you did have me when you did, again, you did that schmear. I was like, oh, he's in.
I was
he's in.
dreaming about that schmear.
All right. Oh, I wish you made one. Yeah. You know, I don't know if I would have made one any better than Vicky, because that was an excellent, excellent sandwich. Really. Okay. Wait, let me clear this board. This, you know, guys, this is the perks of doing a live stream. We can't cut to anything. We actually have to like do the real stuff, which is like clean the board and set up here. So, okay. All right. All right, this is clean enough for the challenge, I believe. All right, what do we got going on? Lay it on me.
All right, chef. So today we have a secret mystery box challenge for you.
Mystery box again. Okay. Wow. Okay. We've already done
Dun, 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 dun. Roll the drums.
This is where, again, you guys drive me nuts with the anxiety. Okay.
Again, in this challenge, you will have 45 minutes.
Okay.
So we will have a timer up. Let's put that timer up. Producer, let's put that timer up, please. So give it a second while we put that timer up.
45 minutes.
45 minutes. Let's reset that timer.
Okay.
You will have 45 minutes to complete this mystery box challenge. Okay?
Okay.
In this mystery box, the last time we felt we took it a little bit too easy on you, we didn't give you a protein.
Okay.
So today, we are going to be giving you one of the most tedious proteins. One of the most tedious proteins.
Okay.
And that is yet to be seen.
Okay, which is?
Well, you're going to have to open up the box to see.
Okay.
We are
Ready.
giving you the most tedious protein, and here it is, chef. Open up that box. Who put the
My
spider in the
God.
box?
Why, though? Hi. Okay. So what do we have here? Oh, ribs. Okay. Barbecue ribs. You guys are gross. I see. Okay. Coffee grinds. Barbecue sauce. Guava marmalade. And garlic. Okay. And eyeballs.
And fried eyeballs and spider meat. So, in this challenge, chef, you will have 45 minutes to complete a dish plated with this recipe. You're going to have to use every single element on the board and plate it beautifully. Are we plating for 2? We're plating for 2?
What?
Let's play for one. Playing for one.
Okay.
Playing for one today.
Okay. Okay, let's go.
Timer starts now.
Okay. So. Okay, so I'm going to start off with peeling off that membrane off the back of the ribs. Sometimes they have them without it, but here we go. This is the hard part. Just got to rip enough of it off to make it tender. And if not, you can cook them forever and they will not be soft. So you do have to peel this, or at least most of it off. Okay. And it peels off. You can't really cut it. That's what sucks. Okay, we did good on that one. Okay. Can't use your knife. Let's go. Come on. Here we go. Here we go. Chat, does anybody have tricks on how to peel their membrane off the back of their ribs? All right, we got this one in one swoop. Okay. Here we go. Got him. Never mind. That worked. Okay. Okay, so 43 minutes left. I'm going to get my pressure cooker water seasoning. Okay, so if I have only 40 something minutes to make my ribs, I have to use a pressure cooker for sure. Here we go, turn that on. Some barbecue seasoning in there. That's gonna go. Okay. If I want that barbecue flavor. Okay. Turn that on. Have you guys ever made barbecue ribs in a pressure cooker? Let me know. We want a little bit of that coffee flavor in this here. Okay. Oh, that's good coffee smell. Okay, so coffee, espresso, or just ground coffee in general with barbecue seasoning works really, really beautifully. It actually doesn't taste like coffee. It enhances any smoky flavor and translates into smoky flavor. So, okay, pressure cooker. We're bringing our liquid to a boil here. I'm going to add also a pinch of salt as well. Now, the way I want to plate these, like this, so I'm going to pre-portion them. What is she making, guys? Okay, let's put that in. In it goes, in it goes. Okay. Let me wash this board. Let me get a bowl so I can make my sauce. And then, okay, now barbecue sauce, I always like to make my own, but if we have to use this ingredient, we're gonna have this be a back note. Garlic is gonna go into the cooking liquid. How do I open this? Come on, so I could reseal it back after. Okay. All right, garlic goes in to the cooking liquid. So in this cooking liquid, I have water, coffee, garlic, and barbecue seasoning. We're gonna bring that to a boil. Move this pot out of here. Come on. Okay. Let's see. All right, let me clean that area. This I didn't use. Okay. So if these ribs don't get nice and soft I'm going to be very disappointed because I never make ribs in a pressure cooker. This will be my first time, but theoretically, it makes sense. Theoretically. And so much of cooking is like what you think, you know, like theoretically, and then your gut feeling. My gut feeling is that they should soften up. Okay, so. Okay. Sauce, barbecue sauce. Let's see. This is just traditional barbecue sauce. Okay. Guava marmalade. Guava marmalade, delicious. Oh, if you've worked with guava marmalade, it's not just sweet. It has this ambrosia tropical like flavor to it. You could, just by smelling it, you can almost taste it. And I wanted to have more of the guava than the barbecue actually. And then I want it to be extra sticky, so I am gonna add honey, a little extra honey. Okay. Perfect. And I'm gonna add red pepper flakes because I want a little bit of sweet heat, you know. Mix that up. Am I allowed to have like as many as other ingredients as I want, or I have to stick with basically this, or I have a cap?
You can use anything you have in your kitchen. So
Okay,
you can use
perfect.
any ingredient
Thank you.
you have, but
Got
the
it.
5 elements of the mystery box need to be incorporated in the dish.
Got it. Okay, because now I'm like really in it now. Okay, I think I want sesame seeds in here. Sesame. Nope, that's everything bagel. Not that. Okay. That's funny. Can't find sesame seeds. Now let's see if in here I have anything that I want to use. Nope, I don't want to use that. Okay, here we go. Let's go to 475 on the oven. That is perfect. Now I'm going to cook down this sauce. Turn that on. Okay. Here we go. So we want that to kind of really come together. Come on, come to a boil. Let's go. Come on. We need this to candy just a little bit more than it already is, so that as soon as I hit the baby back ribs with it, it'll stick. And we probably have to baste more than once. So this is a lot of like baste and go, baste, go. Do this a couple times. Okay. And we can't leave the pot alone because it'll scorch. The sides will burn and then impart that burnt flavor into your sauce. We don't want that. Okay, come on. Okay, let me get a brush, actually. We're gonna need the brush. Perfect. Okay. Let's taste that. Very good. It's going to need a little salt. So you see what I've got going on here. Okay. This is getting going, starting to shake, and this is actually coming together really nicely. I might add a little more guava, but so far this is good. There you go. And this is now the stickiness that we're kind of looking for. All right. What? Let's see the time. We have 34 minutes. I think we're looking good. We're looking good. Okay. These guys give me a challenge of ribs, which is a slow cooked item, to cook ribs in under 45 minutes. Really, really, guys. Okay. At least this sauce is outstanding. Oh, you can barely touch this. Okay. Okay, our sauce is done. We could set that aside. Okay, it's going to be ready. I'm going to pour that into a receptacle here real quick. Do you guys prefer ribs grilled, or how are you making them? Great question. Okay, let's dump this here. I am not going to get rid of that just in case. Just in case I need it. Okay. Come on. This is working. Oof. Okay. So we peeled off the membrane, so that should make our ribs already tender. They won't need a ton of cooking time. We put it in the pressure cooker with barbecue seasoning, which has a good amount of smoke on it. So it's going to give you that kind of grilled flavor. We threw in garlic and some coffee, granulated coffee or ground coffee, really. And that really takes that level of the smokiness from the barbecue seasoning to the next level. It's in the pressure cooker for a few minutes. This clock is making me nervous. We're just shy of 32 minutes left. So once this is done in the pressure cooker, I will have only to glaze the ribs. I made the sauce already. So, and then it's going to get finished in the oven. It's just going to candy up in the oven. The oven is set to a very high temperature, close to 500, so it won't take long, and they'll have a ton of flavor from this cooking liquid already. In the sauce, I have here barbecue sauce that was in the mystery box, so it's just your traditional barbecue sauce, guava marmalade, okay, and then I added to it a little bit of honey and crushed red pepper flakes for a little heat. I hit it with a little bit of salt because it does need that edge. But anyways, do you think they will be tender enough to fall off the bone? That is what I'm anxiously waiting for right now. That's why we put it in the pressure cooker instead of just going straight to the oven. Even when peeling back that membrane, which is what makes ribs tough, even doing that, but putting it in the oven still leaves you with that chewy bite. Putting this in the pressure cooker should cut that cooking time by half and make sure we have a really tender, juicy, soft, fall off the bone rib. But we will see. Okay. Oof, I'm getting antsy. All right, it's already doing the pressure cooking. Come on, come on, come on. Okay, let's do this. I have my brush here ready for when these come out of the pressure cooker. Then we will paint. We're going to paint the ribs with the barbecue sauce. Oh boy. Okay, 30 minutes. And this is just waiting now. Okay. Pressure cooker ribs. Has anybody made, guys, chat, let me know, has anybody made ribs? Anybody made ribs in the pressure cooker and then finished them in the oven? Let me know. Whew. There they're going, they're going. Okay, just a few more minutes on there, like so. A few more minutes and we should be good. Come on. What do we have? 29 minutes left. Okay. I always think whenever I do a competition show, once we get into that 20 something mark, minutes just disappear. They don't fly by, they disappear. Okay. Come on. And then we can't just open the pressure cooker here. We gotta wait for it to, I guess, depressurize. Okay. Okay, in 4 minutes, we should be good to pull out these ribs out of here. So in the meantime, I'm going to get myself a rack ready here. So, parchment paper. Kitchen fairy, can you throw me the parchment paper, please? Okay, come on. Thank you. Okay, I like to make sure that I have parchment paper thrown down because when we're working with anything sticky, we don't want, you know, big cleanup after. Okay. Good. All right. All right, all right. All right, 2 more minutes, guys, 2 more minutes. It's smelling wonderful. You could smell the barbecue spices and the espresso coming through here. All right. All right. 27 minutes. Okay, 27 minutes. Now we're going to turn the heat off so that we can take the pressure off. Okay. Okay, we turned it off. There we go. Wow. That's it, right? It's got an attitude. All right, we're letting the steam come out. We are letting the steam come out. Let's see. It's gonna. Let's see. As soon as that's done, we're gonna drain our ribs. Okay. Now we can start to, I guess, oh, that's very hot, very hot. How do I release? Oh, release is this way. No, still got too much pressure. All right, we're almost there. 25 minutes. Oh, 25 minutes. Okay, this is the part they don't tell you, that it takes equally as long to open your pressure cooker. The question will be now is not can she make the ribs in in the 45 minutes is, can she open the pressure cooker? Nope, still locked. All right, I guess that safety is a nice thing that it has. Okay, we're getting close. It's calming down. This beast is calming down. There we go. It has now released. Come on. Work with me. Nope. Let's go. Come on. Nope, still not fully ready. Come on, keep going. Keep going. Let's go. All right. Let's go, guys. All right. Now. Oh, those garlics like exploded. How funny. I've never seen garlics do that. Okay. 24 minutes. Okay. 24 minutes. Look at this garlic, guys. It just kind of, nice. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's go. Okay. Let's take this bad boy out of here. All right. Barbecue sauce. Okay. Come on. Now, okay, 23 minutes. Okay, let's get that into the oven. Into the oven. Here we go. And, all right, so that's got to, oops, drop this. Now that's got to caramelize for a few minutes. Let's see. It smells already wonderful in here. But because most of the cooking was done already in the pressure cooker, this is just a matter of, oh, can I see the chat? Here we go. There's something blocking here. I've actually never used a pressure cooker, but I can't, it's cut off on the, I've never actually used, I've never seen anyone use a pressure cooker, but pressure cookers make me nervous. They make me nervous too, especially since I never really use one. This is probably the second time I use a pressure cooker. Okay. How do you get smoky flavor on ribs? From using charcoal, fire, wood, but if not, you could impart seasoning. You could impart liquid smoke. If you're cooking them indoors, you're in an apartment or whatnot, a lot of seasoning blends will have dehydrated smoke. Pressure cookers are dangerous. Okay, we are almost there. They're actually looking amazing. Girl, Dad cooking up deliciousness. I love that name. Welcome in. My producers love to hit me up with like outlandish challenges. Like today's challenge was a mystery box that had ribs in it. It had guava marmalade, barbecue sauce, garlic, and ground coffee. I have to make ribs in under 45 minutes. I'm assuming they're gonna rate these. Are you guys rating these or no? Oh, they are rating these. But anyways, how in the world are you gonna make tender ribs in 45 minutes when you're supposed to like grill them for like 3? Yeah, brisket or ribs? Both. Which one are you choosing? Both. Because I'm always in the mood for one or the other. Low and slow, exactly. So they're setting me up for failure. So the only way to dodge that failure is to whip out a pressure cooker. And this is about the second time that I use a pressure cooker in my whole life. So, you know, we'll see how this goes. All right. Looking good. Working hard and looking good. Okay. Okay. Lowens, what city? Where have you had your best ribs and what city? Ooh, great question. The best ribs I ever had was at Valentina's Barbecue right outside of Austin, Texas. It was just outstanding. If anybody's watched our series on YouTube, our travel series, Searching for Maximum Flavor, we visited them and we sat with the owner. And it's basically Tex-Mex barbecue. And wow, I often think of that barbecue, even like on any given day when I'm really craving barbecue, I think of them. So, let me see. Is an Instant Pot the same as a pressure cooker? Nope, no it's not. I'm not familiar with Instant Pot, but it's not the same. Okay. Let's go. We are looking good. This is looking mighty good. Okay, couple more minutes. Now, I do think that I actually want to do a finishing sauce. And that's going to have a little bit of this, a little bit of that. We have guava. I know some people who leave the Instant Pot while they go to work. Yep, that's basically like a slow cooker. Something cooks low and slow while you're at work. You come back 10 hours later and you have a one-pot meal that's nice and juicy, soft, but meat that has fallen apart, and that's what that is. Pressure cooker does the opposite. Cooks it super fast, and not just fast, under pressure. So it breaks it down very quickly. Okay. 18 minutes. We have my finishing sauce there. No serranos. I've seen it. Okay, plate-wise, let me get a plate. Okay, let's do this one. Okay. Okay. Wow. Okay. That smells wonderful. That's scorching hot. Did I turn it off? Yes. Safety first. Now, let's give it its final dress. And you want to rebaste these while they're hot, because while they're hot, this will actually really stick nicely to it. If you do it later, it's not that good. All right. Okay. That's got to sit for just a second. Let me turn this around. Okay, let's pretend this is an appetizer at the restaurant. So, kind of stack this up like this. Okay. I'm going to move this from here. We're going to leave just 3. Oh. You see? Macaroni 101. Those ribs are looking fantastic. Thank you. We made them in the pressure cooker because they gave me 45 minutes to make ribs. Okay, that's like so unfair. How can you make fall off the bone ribs in 45 minutes? That's crazy. What's on them? Okay. We, in the pressure cooker, we as in me and my multiple personalities, so I, in the pressure cooker, I placed barbecue seasoning, garlic, and ground coffee. That came up for about 21 minutes exactly in the pressure cooker. We took them out of that liquid and then basted them with a guava barbecue sauce I used guava marmalade that was in the mystery box, a little bit of crushed red pepper flake, and added honey to get the sticky factor going. Okay, put them in a 500-degree oven because they did most of their cooking in the pressure cooker, okay? So then I went to the oven, 500 degrees, just so that barbecue sauce could really stick to them. Now, this is good enough. Going to put them, sprinkle these guys with some green onion. All right, here we go. Where is my dough scraper? That's extra. Okay, now, are the kitchen fairies really trying this? Who's trying this? The time has come.
I will try it. I will take
Okay.
on the challenge.
And I want you to know that
Time.
this is the time. Exactly. This is going to turn into how much time I could cut from the challenge instead of can I make it in the challenge. Okay.
Finished it in 30 minutes. These are 30-minute ribs, guys.
30-minute ribs.
30-minute ribs. These are beautiful.
Thank
I love
you.
the green on them.
Thank you.
It's
That's
like, it really makes it
Okay.
pop. That's incredible. Okay,
my
so,
heart is like,
chef, do you think
Okay.
these are fall off the bone?
I don't know.
Because let me tell you right now, plating is outstanding,
Thank you.
okay? The only thing I would have added is a schmear.
A schmear, of course.
But the plating is outstanding. I'm going to give you a 9.5 on the plating.
9.5.
But here's the test. Are they fall off the bone? I'm going to grab one rib here.
Okay.
Let's see if we can pull it apart. Oh, yeah.
He pulled the bone out, guys. He
Right
pulled the
off
bone out.
the bone.
Okay.
Okay. Chef.
Yeah,
It's
it's
looking
hot,
good so
by
far.
the way. You
I
know
know
that it's hot,
on
okay?
fire. Oh, I almost dropped it. Okay,
It's very hot. What, you don't want to just rip a little piece of meat off or
let's
something?
do that. Yeah.
Okay. Wow, that is good.
Fall off the bone. And here we go. I'm going to try this little piece right here. This one right here, so to speak. Mmm. Crunchy on the outside.
Mm-hmm.
Soft texture on the inside. This is, for 30
Wow.
minutes, this is mega impressive. Looks delicious. Yes,
Guys, we
these
made 30-minute ribs.
are. She's so hyped. Wow, for
Wow.
flavor-wise, I'm giving you a 10 out of 10. Overall, chef,
Wow.
challenge completed.
drop.
Successful mystery box challenge. And I can't believe this only took 30 minutes. That's what blows my mind.
You saw it right in front of you.
Right in front of my eyes. 30-minute ribs, guys. She's the real deal. If you haven't already, check her out. Check out her content. We're live streaming every Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Let them know,
Yes.
chef.
Every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, you guys could catch me here from my home kitchen sharing all the best maximum flavor secrets, kitchen hacks, a little bit of pop culture, a little bit of travel. I get to hang out with you guys every Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Does it get any better? We have coffee or a cocktail. We play a few games with our kitchen fairies and producers, and we just have a blast. They set me up for failure with a challenge like this one. I bet they thought that I couldn't make ribs, especially delicious ribs, in under 45 minutes, but guess what happens? I blew their socks off. Not just 45 minutes, we nailed it in 30 minutes. You can make these too. Now that you know my kitchen hack of make your ribs in the pressure cooker, then toss them in the oven, make a killer sauce, and people are gonna be licking their fingers. I will see you on Monday. Guys, subscribe on Twitch, follow us, subscribe. If you're an Amazon Prime member, you have a free sub. So subscribe, right? And then also, if you're into cooking like me and don't want toxins in your food, check out my friends at Caraway. My link is up, and you can get up to 20% off if you're into these beautiful pots, or give them away as gifts, right? So I will see you guys on Monday for another super